Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Spin that vortex in the chat if I could be heard, family. Spin that vortex in the chat if I could be heard. All praises to the ever-present creator of all creation. The all in all, the always was, is, and ever shall be. The mighty and great spirit, the mighty and great I am. I'm your little brother. Malachi Maccabee Megaton Light Bomb of the CGG. What's the word, family? Look, y'all see the title, the most feared and hated book in these YouTube streets, Oahspe Part 2. Part 2. And what we're going to do is do what everybody else is scared to do. Read. Y'all see all the misfits huddling up? Oh, man, this stuff is starting to get funny, man. Shout out to Sonetta, though. Sonetta, like, man, hey, he told them boys, you better go get them and you better go pick them quick. The gang ain't playing. You know what I mean? That's the truth, man. We ain't playing with nobody about that. Yeah, we ain't playing with nobody about nothing. And them boys know that. You see, everybody know it. Boy, Sa had everybody looking so goofy yesterday. He pulled a drive-by on all the bros and got to ask them would they sacrifice their families. Everybody from Canaanite gods, Naphtali monkey ass to Zoya, to everybody, man. They was it's a yes, but maybe not. It's a test. No. But Judah Nasty got on there and said yes, he would. He would unalive his entire family if his God told him to. You dig? So then, you know, JJ like, oh no, you don't mean that, man. Judah don't mean that. He just playing. He said, no, I'm not playing. God has answered my prayers in a way that if he asked me to do anything, yes, I would. And y'all think that these men, they over there having a war council to take us down. Y'all think these men got a snowflake's chance in what we call that to even come close to coming against us. You know what I mean? Like these men are admitting to killing their children and their families. You know what I mean? Like, stop that. I don't know what happened to Black Jesus Minister. Like, he done straight, I don't know if he done faded to black. I don't know what the hell is going on with Black Jesus Minister. I used to like, well, even though he's, you know, he crazy as all hell, that man's funny to me. You sure? But nonetheless, hold on, y'all. Hey, man, what you want, man? All right, I got you. Hold on for a second. What you mean, why? I'm doing something. I got you, little joker. So yeah, you know, so I like the live my brother Sheila did yesterday. You feel me? He was like CGG against everybody. You know what I mean? And for real, I mean, it still ain't no competition. Even if it is against everybody, y'all, everybody's blanketed or worming on their belly to a deity. These false god baby killing admitting Negroes will never be able to beat us in nothing. No, I'm not. I'm never accepted no defeat from none of these cats. Cats is clowns, man. You dig? So, why is you making all that noise, buddy? What you want? You want some of my juice? Yeah. I ain't with you. You ain't gotta make no. You ain't gotta whine though. You can't cry and get nothing from me, little joke. So yeah, y'all. I'm loving it. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's an honor to be on the team with you brothers and sisters. Like bombing, you feel me? And we're planting subliminal seeds everywhere. Everybody is like, oh man, what the hell is going on? Creator this, creator that. I don't think them boys gonna accept this fade though. None of them agree. They all just argue with each other, calling each other female dogs and all type of stuff. But they gonna huddle up to come against the gang. It'll never happen. You know what I mean? It'll never happen, man. So easy work. Matter of fact, my bro just sent me this, so I need to go ahead and forward this on over. Let's get into some of this, man. Let's get into some of this and really talk about what it is. But of course, before we do that, I'm gonna shout everybody out in the chat, and also just to keep it fresh on everybody's mind. Keep it right on your mind. This is this is supposed to be the competition. You know what I mean? It'll never work. These characters would never in their lives be able to, you know what I mean, beat us in anything. I don't care what nobody got to say. You know what I mean? Nobody got to say. Nah, let me grab this real quick. Show you how this works. Show you how this works, baby. All right, so bruise admitting. These guys, man, I don't understand. I really don't understand these characters, man. I really don't. All right. Really don't understand these cats. And they like, man, you know it, man. Hey, man, these cats hurt, man. These cats are deep. These cats ain't deeper than a water puddle. Like my one bro used to say, no deeper than that boy used to say ant piss. Used to have me hollering. Let me share my screen real quick, man. These cats are scared to read all the shenanigans, all the theatrics that y'all seeing is to keep you from going into the book. It's to keep you from going in. So once you get in there and start reading, you're gonna be like, whoa, hold on. Things starting to go left. You dig? Things are starting to go left, and then you start seeing the deities, and you know they start getting exposed. But now, what the hell? Let me share this. Bang. That if a child was to be rebellious, hold on. We got to keep it fresh on your mind, y'all. This is the so-called competition. These are the religious devotees to the deities. All right, so we got that pause. That should be paused. Let me share my screen real quick. Share screen. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I see the gang in the chat. You know, nothing but love and light, y'all. Y'all already know. That we rather sit back and teach. But since everybody act like they want to brush up on the fade, hey, you know, we match all that energy over here. See, all that energy, send it over this way. JJ over there trying to get everybody recruited. He's like, hey, Smash, Rockwell, Jabari, they coming for y'all next, man. Dang. Little JJ Evans, man. All right, y'all. Y'all should be able to see it on the screen. Let me make sure I'm sharing my screen right and correct. I should be able to see that. Yeah, going on. Is that shown? Y'all see that? All right, put a one in the chat if y'all can see that. I don't know if I got a delay on my end. Yeah, y'all can see it. All right, cool. Now watch this, man. These cats would never in their lives be able to beat us in anything. All right? Listen to what's being said here. Keep it fresh on the mentals. You dig? This is the so-called comp or the competition. These guys. Oh, man. Hold on.
The moral law is that if a child was to be rebellious, okay, towards their parents, they was to be taken down and stoned to death because of that. You see what I'm saying?
Would you do that? Would you do that if your God came back to you today in glory and said, I want you to stone your son if he get rebellious? Would you? Would you do it?
Yeah, I probably would. Yeah, I would.
And you see how he was trying to sound so intellectual. If a child was to be rebellious, he's supposed to be taken over to the elders, and he was trying to sound all dignified and, you know what I mean, like he was so educated. Negro, please stop that. Watch this right here.
Wow.
Would you kill your child, your son, if your God told you to?
You said if the Most High told me to?
Yeah.
Or if the Most High said do it, then that's what it is.
If your God came to you right now, tonight, pomp and glory, shining, and he commanded the death of your child, would you sacrifice your child?
If the Most High told you to do it, of course.
And that's Judah Nazi right there, y'all. And that's crazy because JJ is down there at the bottom left. And I say I was gonna name this so-called apostle. Elder Tiny Gun is Yahweh. Apostle was Elder. Was the Elder can't get right? It was something. It was one of them. I can't think of it right now. Apostle, I'll make you famous too, boy. We renamed you Negroes. But both of them were sitting on this panel when Cosmon Cal, shout out to our brother, when he asked him this. You know what I mean? This was during their debate. And Cal parked this nigga, booked him. Y'all go back and watch that. I'm talking about, it wasn't even close. You know what I mean? But yeah, Cal booked him. But notice little JJ Evans down there in the left corner. Look at the so-called apostle down there in the bottom right corner. This cat Judah Nazi said, of course. I mean, what you mean? Would I do it? Of course I would do it. And then Gravel Mouth is, this the guy they claim people. This the guy they voted against me on. Oh my God, listen to this cat.
If your God told you to.
You said if the Most High told me to?
Yeah.
Or if man, the Most High said do it, then that's what it is.
That boy got the, like Porky the Pig, that boy got the, Deity got your tongue? Deity must got your tongue, Jack. That's Gravel Mouth is, y'all. Rick Ross. He said, if the Most High tell me to do it, then yeah, that's just what it is. But y'all people, how he got the stuttering like a Uzi. Deity got your tongue? We got you. Just listen to me. You cats could never. You know what I mean? Y'all can go ahead and huddle on up and try your best to take the gang down. For one, y'all ain't never in y'all life even read what we talking about. You dig? Two, none of y'all even agree on nothing. None of y'all agree. You know what I mean? So there's no way in existence. It is an impossibility you characters could ever come against us and outshine us, bring more light to the situation, bring more clarity to the situation, even give us some type of spiritual advice. Who? You Negroes still got animals between your chops, and all of y'all have admitted to killing your children. Yesterday, Sarnetta turned it up and asked them, would you off your families? I ain't never seen so much tap dancing in my life until Judah Nazi. Judah Nasty got on there and said, yes. JD, oh, Judah, don't say that. Oh, just not that long ago, y'all was just at each other's top. You know what I mean? Judah don't mean that. He said, yes, I do. And then your boy, the so-called apostle, got on there. And it's crazy because every time Si asks them this, these niggas be like, what scripture are you talking about? You know exactly what Sarnetta talking about. You know exactly who and what scripture Sarnetta is talking about. Would you niggas be willing to go through with it? That's the question. Not if Abraham actually killed Isaac. You know what I mean? He was willing to go through with it. Are you willing to murder, unalive your entire family if the wind blow a certain way? If you get inspired, are you willing to go through with it? You see? And that's why all these cats got it. They answering, yeah. Yeah. But they know it's wrong. You feel me? And that's why they get to stuttering the way they do. That's why they get to moving the goalposts. He asked Naphtali that yesterday. This heifer brings up Nat Turner. Oh, no. I'm like, boy, hey. But see, whenever there's deflection like that, that means you know there's something wrong. There's blood in the water. There's something wrong with the deity. Anytime you got an answer like that, anytime the deity got your tongue, listen to how much he stuttered when I ask him this, man. The deity got these niggas' tongues, man. Oh, man. Gravel Mouth is another one of our victims. Another one of our victims. The so-called Source Debate League ain't did nothing since I got up off there. It's still on fire. Look at this.
If your God told you to.
You said if the Most High told me to?
Yeah.
Or if
would you kill your child, your son, if your God told you to?
You said if the Most High told me to?
Yeah.
Or man, the Most High said do it, then that's what it is.
If your God came to you right now, tonight, in pomp and glory, shining, and he commanded the death of your child, would you sacrifice your child?
If the Most High told you to do it, of course.
Wow.
If God came to you and told you to sacrifice your kid, would you sacrifice your kid?
Hell yeah. Boy, that nigga look hard, boy. Look at that boy, Giles. Look at the jaws. Look at the guile coming out the jaws on this Negro. Man, look, listen to me. Look hard, mean that boy. Look the way his nostrils flared up when he had. Hey, this nigga look hard. Boy, that boy said that like God better not ask me to kill my child, boy. Because if the wind blowed a certain way, boy, that little nigga chop suey. That boy said, hell yeah. Look, listen to me. Durrell wasn't done asking the question. That boy bull nostrils flared up. And before Durrell got it out, he said, hell yeah. And look at the way he looking. He looking like God bets not ask me to kill my child. That little nigga chop suey if he asked me. These are the characters that we're dealing with within the Israelite movement, the Israelite nation, y'all. And y'all, that's the question we got for all y'all. You dig? If you say no, then we gonna hold you to it. Well, why not? Abraham was willing to go through with it. Don't you serve the same God as Abraham? And if you do say no, like a JJ did last night, then you know something wrong with the character of the God. Why is your God asking you to kill your child? Anybody that say no is readily admitting that shit is off. Something wrong. Hell no. JJ was like, nah, I can't do that, sir. He said he would tell God, no, I can't do it. You dig? Nah, I can't do that. Hell no. You feel me? But if you call yourself somebody that's 100% devoted to the deity, how can you say no? That's why everybody's like, yeah, I'll do whatever you tell me. Yes, in other words. Yeah, I would. That nigga look hard, boy. Boy, his son better not ever get in trouble at school. He probably, man, listen to me, y'all. And this is another thing. If these cats would do that to their own families, their children, their wives, and all that in the name of God, listen to me. You better keep your eyes on these cats if you ever find yourself around them. Because if Look Hall just said a hell yeah, nigga, about his own children, we ain't got nothing coming. You understand? Look, we ain't got nothing coming. No rolls of sympathy from none of these cats. They telling you they would murder their child, their families, if they were inspired by their God to do so. So what you think they want to do with us? And we exposing the deity as false. And we ain't set tripping, we God tripping. But understand, these cats gonna want to kill you behind this. You dig? So I'm good on any type of gathering amongst these cats. Oh man, let's gather together and get together. Whatever. If I come around, don't consider, just consider them strapped. So I'm not even gonna play with you boys. I'm never losing to one of you dust mites. One of you dusty misfits ever in life. I'm not taking no L from one of you false God worshiping niggas, man. No. Not me. You dig? So yeah. That's that right there. Just keep it fresh on your mind, y'all. We already got these cats. I ain't even got to Zoyak on her. He admitted it. Judah Nazi last night, he admitted it. So you know the list just keeps growing. It just keeps growing. You know what I mean? Growing and growing. Let me shout out everybody in the chat, man. Who we got up in the chat today? We got up in the chat, man. Nothing but love and light. CGG in the building, man. Credit gang, man. You bring them, we raise them, baby. Dreadful Cosmon in the building. Our Cali Connect, man. Good brother right there. Known him for many years. You dig? CGG, FGK all day. Love, light, and balance of the gods and the Divine goddesses. Check in. Y'all check in, man. Yahweh, my truck driving brother. Hey, man, what's up with that billboard, Yahweh? It's time to get a billboard cracking. You feel me? YHWH'S. Whether she in Florida or Ohio, wherever she at. It's YHWH'S. Y'all tap in, like, subscribe, share. You know what I mean? More family, more faith is family. More faith is family. Blessings, love, light, balance. Y'all already know. Tap in. Tap in with us. Daryl Cosmon, the equalizer. The Robert McCall. The Donatello or the Turtle Gang, man. Much love and light to this brother Daryl. All this is your fault as of recent. Yeah, you bombed something the other night. Hey, it's all good though. You feel me? Because look, when it start getting boring, you know, I like it when it's exciting. Everybody popping off. Oh, we at war. Okay, bet. Let's get it. You feel me? So, brother, hey, excellent presentation once again. Actually, I'm gonna be sharing some of your one of your documents today. Some information on one of your science documents, bro. You did. Y'all tap in with this brother right here, man. He on go to CGG TV, Creative Gang TV, like, subscribe, share. Daryl Cosmon has plenty of classes and lessons on that deal. You know what I mean? I go tap in with that brother. And brother's next level. For real. Fritz Foxwell in the building. My beloved brother. What's the word? I talked to that brother a couple of weeks ago. Good brother. The Rain 24/7 in the building. Love, light, and balance. Love, light, and balance. Who else we got? Elijah 7 in the building. The word, family. The word. Emma Robbie Dobson in the building. Emma, love, light, and balance to you. Light balance to you. Just me in the building. 4 horsemen. Horseman rides again. That's right. Yeah. The best way to get us bombing back to back. Yeah, all they gotta do is pop their head out. Oh, okay. It's back on. Let's rock. Abriya. Love, light, and balance. Love, light, and balance. In the name of the ever-present creator. I salute all y'all. Bishop X, what's the word? Love, light, and balance. FGK 2 guns. That's right. Black Nino Macalini. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, man, I see y'all in the building, man. Much love. Much love, light, and balance. Gorgeously designed, my sister from the north. What's the word? For my nephew Malaki, I said, what it do? What it do? Who else we got up in the building? We got my brother in arms, SHALOM TV, Oahspe Bible. Like, subscribe, and sure y'all tap in with God, man. Bro, been doing this thing for a very, very long time. Hey, Selah, you ain't by yourself no more, big dog. Scoot over. Yeah. We having fun running through these deities, man. Easy work, bro. You dig? I salute you. It take a lot of courage and fortitude to hold the line that long, all right? You dig? That's the Leonardo or the Turtle Gang. Boy, cut you in twain quicker than you can blink. Boy, y'all already know. We got the Bronze Yoga in the building. My brother Tyree, the Bronze Yoga report in the building. What's the word, King? Y'all already know. Go like, subscribe, share. You feel me? That's a man of many talents right there. The gang deep, man. Bezel the aura light in the building. What's the word, Bezel? My brother. New York to the ATL, man. Number love. Who else we got up in there? Yeah. What you say, boy? He said he wanted the HOK like when Hov did when 50 Cent came out. I got these clowns can hit the back of a urinal. Hey, y'all right there? These clowns can hit the back of a urinal. Oh, man. They don't want to. That's what I'm saying, man. Y'all don't want us to start getting creative on you jokers. That's what we gonna do, man. Love, light, man. That's the big homie, man. I got my bruh. Y'all go tap in with Zion's healing hands, man. Prince Zion, Millennium Zion. Y'all go tap in with my brother, man. He handling his business. You dig? Up and coming, young fire starter. You know what I mean? Fire spitter right there. That's our bruh, man. Tap in with him. Love, light, and balance to you, King. You dig? Stay focused out here. You dig? Who we got up? Hub City, city of Compton, Hub City in the building. YAHWH'S. Love, light, balance to my Cosmonian sister. Love, light, and balance. Who else we got up in the building, man? Who else we got up in the building? How would that be? BC, my brother BC in the building. Straight out of Naptown. What's the word? That's the coolest faithers in the world. Yeah, you know what I was thinking. You know what I mean? You dig? Yeah. That bro laid all the way back. Let me see what else we got up in here, man. We got the big homie, man. Spent many years in the battlefield with his brother. And cried, sweated, you know what I mean? Sweat, blood, tears, all that. You did love, light, and balance to your family. You and everything you touch, big homie, you already know. You did. We'll tap in after this. You feel me? Let me see what's up. Who else we got? Yeah, that boy gravel mouth ears. I mean, he ain't higher than his brother. That boy started stuttering like a Uzi, boy. What else we got up in here, man? I'm seeing everybody in the building. Got my brother Dion in the building. What's the word, King? Known that brother for a long time, too. Prince Judah Vaughn. I'll go over to his YouTube channel, like, subscribe, share. Got my brother Essene Nazarite Lemuel in the building. You dig? Facebook. My sister Lorraine says, my husband and I got a book each. We studying together. Appreciate you. That's what's up. That's powerful. Hey, look, I salute y'all on y'all journey, sis. Like, for real. That's very, very powerful. You dig? Y'all mind's about to be blown. You're going to be like, hey, oh, no, we got to go over this. Hold on. You dig? Hey, I salute you on your journey. You got my brother from Omaha, Nebraska, Marcus Israel, the 9 Lives. The 9 Lives. He gang in the building, Marcus. You already know we got to get together, bro. With some methodical beats starting to hit these airwaves, man. I need you to get a Facebook Messenger so I can put you in this CGG production group, man. Bronze just dropped a beat, boy, that we about to do. Man, listen to me. The Lions Den ain't got a chance. Well, by the time we finish rapping over this beat, y'all will be like, good night. That's the anthem there, boy. And we about to make all these cats famous, from Elder Tiny Gun to all of them. Easy work, man. Easy work. With he said, I was on my meds. Yeah, whatever. Here you go. You always sound like that, B. I ain't trying to hear that, bro. Whatever, man. My brother from the dirty South. I got my brother Print Blake, Yeshaya in the building. Birmingham, Alabama. You dig? My beloved brother, man. Love, light, balance your family, bro. You know what I mean? Believe that, know that. We got the Dave 24/7, Dave 247. Yeah, we in it. That's what's up. All right, look, I salute you on your journey, YAH'KI. For real. Y'all be like, man, hold on, what? And also, when you get deep into Oahspe reveals how you actually do see your loved ones and all that, especially a husband and wife connection. You feel me? That's on the same path and all that. Man, the life continues with y'all, man. It's a beautiful thing. You dig? So, man, I salute y'all, man. Anytime it's a husband and wife combo that can agree and be on, you know what I mean, and be like spiritually thirsty at the same time, and y'all both diving in the book at the same time, bruh, y'all about to be off the chain. And even more when you find out that you do hook back up with your loved ones and all that. You know what I mean? Creator's truly marvelous. So it's all good, man. It's all good. I salute y'all. Yeah, that's right. Tag teaming with the light bombs, man. All right, but who we got in the building? We got our sister Julie Ray Wild. Where's that diss track on job, man? Look, that's getting cooked up right now. JJ, my dude, though, man. Yeah, I know what he's doing. He's trying to promote. He's still in denial for a little bit, but he be all right. He be all right, man. Look, in the end, they all got to submit. They all got to tap out. It's too much light. You feel me? So what we going to do today is do what anybody else could have done. We going to read. You know what I mean? everybody side jawing and running their mouth about whatever they thought. No, what we gonna do is start reading the actual book. You know what I mean? Part one of this, we did that. We read from the very beginning all the way up into the book of Jehovah, chapter 1. So we're gonna go back over the book of Jehovah, chapter 1, and read further into that today. You know what I mean? We may hit some book of inspiration too, which is even more mind blowing. It's like, man, what is really going on here? All right. So let me matter of fact, let me send this to myself real quick. Bang. And then let's go ahead and show if anybody is new listening to what we be bringing out around here. This is the Creator gang in the building. All right. FGK, false God killers. A lot of people don't like the fact that we answer all that energy they send this way right back. You know what I mean? And we do. Right back. You know what I mean? But a lot of cats don't like that. Oh, no, it's supposed to be. Look, you're not about to tell me how I respond. Like, look, you ain't never finna swing on me and then, you know, determine how I get back at you. No. Nah, you shouldn't even try me or try to call me or instigate any of that. You feel me? Because me and my brothers play ball. We gonna press play on it. Every time. You feel me? So nah, you ain't gonna be able to slap one of us crazy and we just look like, oh, you know, we just so passive and non-violent. Yeah, all right. Try it if you want. Try it if you want. All right. Yeah. Dang, I ain't seen that though. Try that if you want, player. All right, so look, let's go into this just in case anybody want to know. Like, man, what is it? I hear a lot about what y'all talking about. Everybody over there foaming at the mouth, scared to go into the book. You feel me? So what's up with the book, man? Let's go into it. Let's get some understanding on what we looking at. And then y'all time stamp it and stop us when you hear something evil. That's it. Evil, blood curdling, child murdering, blood drinking, head chopping, organ yanking, blood sprinkling. You know, stop me when you hear all that. Stop me when you hear any of that. But if you ain't heard none of that, then everything you talking about is just emotional rhetoric. We got to call you on it. That's it. And that's all you hear. It's just jokes. But what do? We go into the text. It's battle with the holy books, right? We go right into the text and say, okay, bang, let's get it done. Cosmon Cal in the building. MINISTRIES. Y'all go over there, like, subscribe. Sure, man. It's plenty. Look, y'all, it's plenty of light to pass around. All right, we out here. No matter what nobody got to say, we out here. All right. So let's get into this. All right. Oahspe. What is Oahspe? For anybody that's listening. Everybody got something to say. It's evil. It's satanic. It's sadistic. Oh my God. Then first they is plagiarized, and then it's witchcraft and all this extra. I'm talking about, man, I ain't never heard so much, you know, superstition in my life. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's a lot of superstition. You dig? I thought these cats were solid. Nah, these niggas ain't solid at all, man. You feel me? What you thought you knew, you don't know. You feel me? Like, think about it, man. Once the gangs start coming around, you got elders who've been retired. You know what I mean? You got a whole platform that's been shut down. You ain't heard nothing else from. You see? So if what we are on is so demonic and so dark, and if it's a made-up Dr. Seuss book like everybody trying to clown it, why is it kicking ass and taking names? You couldn't bring no Dr. Seuss book up against the Bible, it'll lose. You couldn't bring no Harry Potter book up against the Bible, it would lose. You can't bring no Lord of the Rings, Gandalf, Mortimer. You can't bring none of this up. It will lose. So how is this so-called, according to y'all, satanic book kicking ass and taking names, all while claiming not to be holy, all while claiming not to be perfect? It don't even take the high road. So how is this so evil if the fruit is putting forth, you feel me, is devastating? Devastating. But it ain't took an L. And that's why don't nobody want to deal with it, because they know eventually what we gotta go into what the book is saying. Like after all the tap dancing, don't we gotta get into the book eventually? Huh? Ema, they think their head gonna start spinning. Like this the poltergeist or something. Like after all the foaming at the mouth, don't we now gotta at least open up the book and read it? You see that? Now look at this. This is what we going over. That way you'll know. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta wait for a whole bunch of misfits to go live. You feel me? And talk about what they don't know. They don't know. That's the point. They don't know. They ain't ready. None of them have. You got Naphtali monkey ass in the chat talking about Oahspe is trash. Heifer, you ain't read it. You couldn't even do a book report over it. They used to make us do book reports in school back in the day. You know what I mean? In order for you to do a book report, don't you gotta at least read it? Huh? Do something. Now they mad Oahspe is heard. You feel me? And they mad at the brothers is bringing it out. It's not coming wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. That's not how the light is coming. And see, the light don't come based off your preconceived notion. You think it's supposed to come all soft and, you know, smooth as a baby's bottom. No, this light is coming. Hey, wake your ass up and come on. Right to your face with it. You know what I mean? Right, or a little punch you right in your mouth with it. That's what you don't like. You rather be wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. No, that's not how the light is coming. And that ain't how nobody, especially if you're dealing with Israelites, that is not how you wake no Israelite up. Is you crazy? You better cut that light on. You better yank them covers off. You better get your ass up and come on. That's how you do that. You don't be, well, wait, I don't wake him up like that. Boy, come on, let's go. Let's rock. Jeremiah, what's up, man? What? You feel me? So no, you can't wake Israel up on some wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. No, it'll never work. It'll never work. You got to punch Israel in the mouth with truth. These are the most stiff, naked people who have ever pulled earth through their nostrils. According to the Bible. Hey man, I'm doing a lot. You want some water? I'm doing a lot. Drink some water. Boy, go blow your nose or something. You know what I mean? Like you dealing with the most stiff, naked. I know it's stiff neck, y'all, but you know me, I gotta throw a little humor on it. You dealing with the most stiff, naked people who have ever pulled earth through those nostrils. According to the Bible, Israel is the most rebellious people ever. So you can't wake them up just being all smooth and politically correct. Get your ass up and come on. Over here still believing in this tomfoolery. Come on. Stop grabbing my shirt, boy. You know what I mean? So look, this is what we reading right here, y'all. So y'all get some understanding about what's really it is. You feel me? Instead of listening to people who have never even opened up this book and read it for themselves. Okay? How about you get it and start reading it and then you make the call. You make the call. There you running around here listening to people like Nepal and Naphtali and the apostle. He sound like he about to kick the bucket any day now. JJ, how are you listening to any of these people and they have not read it? They ain't read it, y'all. He said it the other day too. He said, hey man, we start trying to read it, man, and we gotta read your book. We ain't gotta read your book. This is what JJ said. We ain't gotta read your book. You know, some of us started trying to read it and we just couldn't take it. I said, yeah, it's too much light for you. Numbskull. JJ the Druk. D-R-U-K. Not drunk, JJ. Druk. But in order for you know what a druk is, you got to read Oahspe. So your new name is JJ the Druk. This we going to make all y'all famous. People going to be seeing y'all after watching the gang and start calling y'all Elder Tiny Gun. JJ the Druk. You know what I mean? And any other name. Oil of Olay for Zion Lex. Look, I'm gonna make you famous. I promise. I'm gonna make all y'all famous. Straight up. So let's read this cover right here. JJ the Drunk. Let's read this cover. Hey man, you finna get about my shoulder, player. Yeah, I'm doing something. All right, so here. Watch this, y'all. Oahspe, right? Practical guidebook to the spirit life. All right, so it's practical. You can put into practice. Nothing evil thus far. Nothing blood curdling. You know what I mean? Look at this. It's something practical, something that you can put into practice while living concerning the spiritual realm, right? Look at this right here. It is standard edition in what? Modern American language. Nothing evil thus far. Actually, that's a benefit for you. You ain't got to run to about 20 different concordances and look up 7 different definitions for one Hebrew word and try to find something that match. It's in modern American language. Now look what it says. Okay? It's time to read. All the millie mouth and it is entertainment, but look, it ain't about nothing. It ain't about nothing. We in court, nigga. What you putting in the evidence file? You see that? Look at this right here. You have a corporeal. Corpore is physicality. When you read no Oahspe and you hear corpore or corporeal, it's talking about a physical body. Okay? You have a corporeal body and a spiritual body. Hear me, and I will open your understanding. I come to free not only the corporeal, the physical man, but the spiritual man. So the spirit man, even though we make a boast, most melanated skin folk make a boast of being in bondage, right? That will be physical bondage, right? Oahspe is saying this ain't even just about the liberation of the physical man, but also the spiritual man. Now, who is the spiritual man enslaved to or held captive by? Huh? Deity got your tongue? Huh? You guess right. These deities, these false gods and goddesses, assuming, pump faking, as if they're the creator of all creation. No. So this is all about liberation over this way. This ain't about no bondage. You know what I mean? This ain't about you being someone's slave or you being someone's slave owner. No, this ain't about none of that. This is about liberation and freedom for all of the creator's sons and daughters. What's wrong with that? Look at this. Yet with your freedom, yet with your liberty, check this out. You also attain to responsibility. See, so the creator like, yeah, you got free will. Yeah, you're free. Yes, you have freedom. But it makes you more the responsible and accountable out there. Yeah, all right, whatever decision you make it. Okay. But you know you're accountable for that. All right. Once it go left, there should be no lip fumbling. There should be no lip fumbling, blaming God, blaming white folk, none of that. No, you made it, you spilled it, you cleaned it. You're responsible. You are responsible for your rise or resurrection or your fall, your declension. It's on you. All of it's on you. Any condition you find yourself in after you cross over, it's on you. It ain't on God. It ain't on the creator. It's on you. So yet with your freedom, check this out. You also attain to responsibility. So that sooner or later, now or then, so that sooner or later, your fidelity to your creator, your faithfulness, your loyalty to your creator and to your who? Your fellow man. In righteousness, love, and good works shall become the most sacred study of your life. You dig? I don't want to hear nothing else about no tight-lipped Negro claiming that what we reading is evil. You ain't heard nothing evil yet. And Elder Tiny Gun, because you know that book, you know what I'm saying? That book, right? It teaches you, it commands you to live after the manner of a doomsday cult. Man, shut up. That's why we call you Elder Tiny Gun. Boy, if I told you I got $1 million for you, you can go into Oahspe and show me that. You would never show up to collect that meal. You know why? Because you just projected something into the text it doesn't say. You that desperate, boy? All y'all lying, sacrificing integrity just to sound right in the moment. That demon throat Negro so-called apostle had the nerve to say JBN was a convicted child molester. No source, no proof. These are your leaders, and these are the people who they got huddling up to come against us. A bunch of baby killing, no integrity having, animal chewing misfits. All y'all together ain't got enough life for us. All y'all combined. You look, listen to me. You can get every Israelite under this sun to come against us. You see a press release, boy, you know what I see? Food. Because any of y'all skip across our plate, guess what? Your food. We ain't finna play with you. The most sacred study of your life is your fidelity to your creator and to your fellow man. Look at this. Your God does not come in this era as a dictator. Look at that. Look at that. You should be crying tears of liberation, joy. Because after all, how many of y'all make moves thinking God gonna roast your nuts forever if you make a mistake? Ain't it freeing? Ain't it liberating to know that your God is not a dictator, man? You know what I mean? Your God is not a dictator. And remember, God is a son of the creator. Okay, he's not a dictator. But as your elder brother with ample experience, nor do I command saying you shall believe because I, your God, have said it or revealed it in this book. Look at that. Don't just believe it just because it's written down. Look, open up your mouth when you know a thing. Difference between belief and knowledge. You can believe all day something, but until you know it, you ain't even ready to speak it. You know your mama, you believe it. Right, so you see the difference. Look at this. Nevertheless, through Oahspe, and trip up this, just because it's written down doesn't mean you're supposed to believe it. You got to go test it, try it yourself to see if it holds any type of validity or weight to it. Look at this. Nevertheless, through Oahspe, light of the creator is revealed to man, and man is to judge himself and labor to save himself, so that by this he may have honor and glory. Nothing wrong. But notice your labor and your work is to save and judge yourself. Yeah, your salvation. Haven't you heard in the Bible, work out your own salvation? What work out your own? What work out your own salvation? And man is to judge himself and labor and work to save himself, so that by this he may have honor and glory. For the will of the creator is not for man to be forever led. The will of the creator is not for you to be on sippy cup status your whole life. Right? Y'all 3-year-old nephew right here ain't gonna be 3 for the rest of his life. He ain't gonna be short status for the rest of his life. Eventually, guess what he's gonna do? He's gonna continue to advance, grow. Vocabulary gonna grow. You're gonna have different experiences, and so it's the same with you. So it's the same with all of us. You're not supposed to be in sippy cup status your whole life. You're not supposed to be riding the training wheels your whole life. For the will of the creator is not for man to be forever led, but for man to ultimately, listen, but for man ultimately to have the light of practicing good works organically from infancy, from a short legger up. Ain't heard nothing blood curdling, evil, sadistic, demonic. I ain't heard none of it yet. If what you heard resonates with your spirit, give me a 1 up in the chat. If what you heard was evil and sadistic and blood curdling, put a 2 up in the chat and explain what was evil about it. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. You dig? Yeah, we're going to do what they scared to do. Since everybody running their mouth and fumigating at the mouth, we going to do what they scared to do. All right? And what they scared to do, y'all, is go into this and read this. Hold on, these little jokers have been let out the cell. Hold on. The inmates running the asylum, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Ooh wee. Now notice what this says right here. Hey, Bronze. Hey, Bronze. Hey, they try to pour righteous indignation about murdering the babies. Man, I'm never hanging with them niggas, man. As long as they own that type of time, listen to me. They ever around me, just consider I'm strapped. That's all I'm telling y'all. I'm never hanging with nobody that will openly and readily open their mouths to killing their entire families if the wind blow a certain way. You know what I mean? Look at JJ Evans in the building, man. Hey, man. Hey, JJ, man. Hey, you know you done fucked up, right? You know you done fucked up, right, JJ? Boy, when that boy Judah Nasty boy told the world yesterday he would unalive his entire family if his God told him to. You said, what you say? Oh, man, Judah, you don't be that, man. Judah, you don't be that, man. He said, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Dang, JJ. I hope your war council going better than that, bro. It's looking bad for you. Now, look at this. And that's how I know you're not listening. You're not listening. You feel me? Like, bro, you need to go back and watch the last video we just did. We cleared up all the so-called rumors. That shit never happened. You dig? No babies died, and no one went to jail behind it. You dig? And that's what I'm saying, bro. Like you got to get a little better in your research. And we been brought that out. We brought that out on Sonetta last year, and we just did the other day on this channel. You feel me? Every point you was over there making, we rebutted it. We brought a proper rebuttal. Nobody over there has even attempted to rebut Daryl Cosmine. Nobody. So JJ, you already know you don't want no smoke. You know what I mean? Yeah, you said no, but listen to me. You don't want no smoke, all right? You feel me? Like, you was supposed to be getting lined up with me for a fade and then started a debate league and said, you wanted me to get in your debate league. I said, boy, nigga, I'm supposed to be lining you up. What happened? Oh, I'm retired. And then looked up you over there debating Canaanite gods, Naphtali monkey ass. You know what I mean? So listen to me, bro. You don't want no smoke over this way. And please bring out the placentia grass eaters when y'all try to bring any of that out. Even though none of that is in Oahspe, even though if any children have been molested or hurt or harmed, fuck them. If that was the case, you know what I mean? But you know good and well, none of that is in Oahspe, and Oahspe doesn't validate any of that type of behavior. So in essence, what you're doing is using the behavior, illicit behavior of certain individuals, but that behavior can be found inside the book. You dig? Hey, listen to me. You up Shit's Creek without a paddle, all right? You know what I mean? And that's why ain't nobody really trying to get down with you, because they know. They know. You know what I mean? Y'all ain't got enough life for us over there. You dig? Y'all ain't got enough life for us over there, all right? And that's just the truth. And so what I'm saying is, like, the points is weak because if you over there like, oh man, it's very cultish, you know, like the David Koresh Waco or Jim Jones or Heaven's Gate. Newsflash, JJ. Newsflash, guess what? All those are biblical cults. Those aren't Oahspe cults. Those are cults based off the Bible. You know what I mean? So again, a lot of the jokes is being cracked, but y'all, for one, are not bringing no rebuttal. Y'all not bringing no rebuttal that Daryl Cosmine brought out, and he brought the charge that the biblical God is demonic. Nobody addressed him. He went into the character of the God, showed it. Nobody addressed it. When y'all go live, JJ, what y'all do? Just crack jokes about things surrounding Oahspe, but you never go into it. You feel me? So that's what we gonna do. While y'all tap dancing outside, boxing the herb, boxing the herb, you won't come in this dojo and catch these hands though, boy. No, son, I'm live right now. Go back upstairs. So look at this right here. So JJ, hey man, look, you up shit's creek without a paddle. And guess what? The fact that none of y'all agree about nothing, that's a guaranteed loss for y'all. You feel me? Y'all not gonna be able to. There's too much light. We gonna bomb you niggas, bro. Look, listen to me. We gonna park you niggas. If y'all decide on a topic and come through and want to debate, create a game, we gonna park you niggas, cuz for real. No games, no playing, no none of that. You know what I mean? And if you knew what this was all about, you'll know what we were. Spiritualists or faithists. If this was spiritualism or faithism, you would already know. That's how we know you're not reading. And guess what? I'm done giving you anything. If y'all got it, if y'all decide, if you finally can find somebody to agree to team up with you and y'all want to catch this fade, then guess what? It's gloves off. All right, we gonna utterly destroy everything y'all talking about. You dig? And number one topic on the table, we addressing the God. The Yahweh of the Bible versus Yahweh of Oahspe. Which one is the creator of all creation? We're going to be going into character, methodology, all that, science, all that. You know what I mean? That people can objectively prove, you know what I mean, while living who the creator is, based off objectively what they're seeing and what they're reading and what they're experiencing. Bro, we going to park you niggas, cuz. Real talk. You better tell Elder Tiny Gun. He know. He don't want no smoke either. You don't either. I proved in front of the world, Yahweh or Elder Tiny Gun can't even read the Hebrew. You know what I mean? So, no, I'm teaching right now. I'm finna destroy you. Look, bro, listen to me. I don't even want to destroy you right now. I want you to find a whole bunch of misfits, huddle up, you dig, and guess what we gonna do? Y'all gonna skip across our plate and guess what? All y'all food. That ain't no press release. You can get all these different Israelites together from these different doctrines and all that. Bro, y'all gonna be fooled. We got plenty of historical evidence. You ain't been listening. Bro, and the crazy part about it, JJ, you know me. Nigga, you sit in my classes. You know, nigga, if I'm outside talking about it, then it's what it is. You really think we would be out here and we don't have no historicity? You believe that? Bro, I can pull up a historical document right now that we already got together. You know what I mean? 80 pages long. Huh? That's so like I'm saying, like you are literally up shit's creek without a paddle. All right. And once you find there ain't nobody really got your back, that's gonna fizzle out like a dud on the 4th of July. Y'all don't want no smoke with us, all right? None of y'all do. It ain't enough light over there. And to be real, y'all need to be addressing Daryl Cosmon's presentation because he the one that brought the charge of the God being demonic. You know what I mean? And he went into the scripture. I got to go over all his scriptures and go back over all his definitions and disprove them. If you can't, then you acquiesce or agree in the charge he leveled against biblical God. JJ, listen to me. Listen to me. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. So I'm glad you're here. We about to continue to read. I ain't gonna give you too much. I mean, you'll be able to get, if you're gonna sit here and listen, you can listen to what we about to read out of Oahspe and all that. You dig? But I ain't even finna give you none of that. I want you to find 3 more or 4 more or 5 or even 10 more people. You dig? That will stand with you in your little campaign against Oahspe. And when it's all said and done, guess what? Guess what? You're gonna be victorious again. Everybody know it. So I never know it. He know. He like, damn, you can't mess with it. All right, so tap on in and let's see what it is. Now, the Bible is a holy book. Oahspe isn't called holy, and it's not called immaculate. And yet it's kicking ass and taking names. All right, so let's read some of this. Easy work. Y'all, this J.J. Evans. Oahspe, a primary. A primary. Bible is not a primary, J.J. It's not a primary source. It's not primary. Oahspe's primary. For the information that's in it, it's a primary. There ain't no other information like it in the world then. Oahspe, a primary. Well, what is it for? For the spiritual and practical enlightenment and development of individuals, groups, and humanity. For their glory and happiness. And for the glory of the whole. In the words of who? The Creator. Yahweh, Jehovah, Yahuwah, Jehovah, like you get all that. Whatever. You know, we ain't gonna play the name game like apostle and act like it's a total different name. The only thing different is certain vowels, but it's the same thing. All right, the name is the same. Look at this. In the words of Yahweh, Jehovah, and his angel ambassadors. Being a Cosmon Bible. What does this Bible contain, JJ? Look at this. A history of the dominions of the higher and lower heavens on the earth for the past 25,000 years. Stop. Bible only go back to 3761. It ain't even been 6,000 years. It ain't been 6,000 years. You want to find about Jehovah? Just listen. We about to read through the book of Jehovah today. You in here at the right time. It did. JJ, no. Listen to me, YAH'Ki. And I know because for a long time, you know, you've been running around the HOK and all that. But listen to me. None of y'all built like that. You're not. You know what I mean? A brother like me sat back for years and watched y'all do all that. Knowing ain't none of y'all built like that. You're not. It's not to talk down on you. It's the truth. You dig? You're not built like that. You're not built like that. It's not like you're going to come with a higher light than what we bringing. You're not. You never will. What I'm about to read today, you will never in your life come with something higher than what I'm about to bring out. The knowledge of a deity only goes so far. Right? You would never be able to bring out what I'm about to bring out today. Your light is not bright enough. It's the truth. So Bible only goes back to 3761. All right, it ain't been 6,000 years. This is containing a history of the dominions of the higher and lower heavens on the earth for the past 25,000 years, being from the submersion of the continent of Pan in the Pacific Ocean, commonly called the flood of deluge, to the Cosmon era, the present time. Oh, you say, okay, well, Malaki, what do you mean there's a sunken continent in the Pacific Ocean? Remember, this was written in 1882, 1881, published in 1882. Before there were planes, before there were satellites, before there was geothermal imaging and all that. Before there were night goggles and all that. Remember that. So when this information was being revealed, there was nothing that you could put in the sky to get an overhead view of this. Okay? Let me share this with you. Because everybody think it's a game. All right. Oahspe just said the flood happened when the continent of Pan sunk in the Pacific Ocean. Now, this is the Pacific Ocean today. Look at that. Look at that. You can fit 20 Africas in there. Look at that. So again, this information is being revealed in 1881 before there are airplanes, before there are even a satellite to even go up that high. There's a sunken continent in the Pacific Ocean. Today, you can type in on Google Ring of Fire and look at all that volcanic activity all in the Pacific Ocean that touches every continent over that way. You heard of Pangea before. You heard of a Pan-African. You heard of a Pan-Asian. There's a continent. They're not the lost continent of Atlantis or Lemuria. Pan. Japan is a fragment of it that's still above water. That is a sunken continent. That when that continent sunk, the worldwide flood happened. But it was 25,000 years ago. Noah's Ark is a cosmological time cycle. An ark is how you measure time. Noah's Ark is the time. It's not a man in a boat. It's a time period. Right? And y'all, more than 8 people were spared when this went down. Thousands of them. It was over 130 some ships, 138 ships. You know what I mean? And thousands of people were spared when that continent was sunk and the flood happened worldwide. You see? So we can objectively show you what we talking about. We on the cover reading Oahspe, talking about the history that it contains. You want to talk about historicity. Boy, you can't even tell me why there's a ring of fire in the Pacific Ocean touching every continent. You didn't even know it was a sunken continent right there that caused the flood 25,000 years ago. You still think Noah is a man and an ark is a boat. You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. You are out of your league. Because for this to have been written down in 1881, published in 1882, before a satellite was even in the sky, before a plane was even in the sky, to get an overhead picture of the Pacific Ocean, for that to be written down then and not to be discovered to the 21st century makes Oahspe a primary when it comes to the information in it. Because who else is talking about the sinking of Pan? Explain why there's a ring of fire in the Pacific Ocean. Easy work. You out of your league, God. This ain't even what you want. This ain't even what you want. This is something different. All right. So look at this. It says for the past 25,000 years, right? Being from the submersion of the continent of Pan in the Pacific Ocean, commonly called the flood or deluge, to the Cosmon era, the present time. Y'all see that? Look at this. Also a brief history of the preceding years from man's beginning on earth to the flood, together with a synopsis of the cosmogony of the universe. You ain't got that in what you read. You in the cosmogony, JJ? The branch of science that has to do with how the universe was created? The creation of planets, the creation of man, the unseen worlds, the labor and glory of gods and goddesses in the heavens of the earth and in the ethereal heavens above them. All right, so this is basically, y'all, what we read. All right, and this is the book that got everybody panties in a bunch. This book right here. All right, now look, let's go to the book of Jehovah. All right, since Jehovah's in the Bible and Yahweh, and Yahweh or Jehovah is in Oahspe. Let's go see. Let's go see what's what. Let's go see what's what. All right, this is easy work. We do this. Somebody better tell these young boys that I do this. JJ, you out of your league, man. That boy say stop listening to the white man. Let me show you something real quick. I don't know why y'all keep sticking y'all head out like that, man. Stop listening to the white man. Listen to me, JJ. There ain't a spiritual text in the world that the white man ain't touched. Not one. And I don't know why y'all keep sticking y'all head out the window like that, man. Like y'all ain't learned yet. I ain't learned yet, man. You can't show me one Negro that authorized Bible. Not one. Please try to say King James, not being a Scottish Rite Freemason. Scottish Rite don't accept Negroes into their lodges. Thought you had one, didn't you, boy? Thought you had one, didn't you? You thought you had one, didn't you? Oh, these white men. Let me show you something real quick, man. Let me show you something. Let me show you something, JJ. You can get some understanding on what it is you're talking about. Stop. Look at this. Let me show you something, man. Shout out to my brother, SHALOM. Brother, put this together right here. Easy work. What you mean? What you mean? You gonna make all these men black? Boy, you gonna go sit your monkey ass down somewhere. Hold on, y'all. JJ, if you don't go sit your monkey ass down somewhere, what are you gonna mysteriously do? Make all these people black? But you gonna make all these Negroes, Bantu Negroes from the Congo? No, you're not. No, you're not. This list is too long for you. And these are just the men who authorized it. This ain't even going into their translators. It ain't even going into their lifestyles and what they thought was what. Don't ever in your life pop in over here talking about some we listening to white folk as if the Bible didn't come through the hands of white folk. What are you talking about? Boy, you're going to get your ass handed to you trying it. You dig? I know you. That's why I'm trying to tell you, like, look, stop. You're not ready. You never was. You never was. You just in denial. That's why you feel like you got to lead some type of campaign against us. You're going to lose. Very, very bad, but real smoothly over this way. You're going to lose badly. Dig? And I'm saying you may lose your platform behind it. Real spill. Look at it. And look at this right here. So 309 to 246 BC, you got Ptolemy II, JJ. That is not no nigga. That's not no Negro. No Bantu Negro from the Congo. Okay? 272 to 337 CE, you got Constantine the Great. You dig? Come on, man. And even if you say this, say some of these may have been black folk. Bro, the translators and all of them are not Negroes. They not you American niggas. They not us. What you gonna say? An Arab? They use an Arab on one of the councils? You not know Arab, JJ. The hell is wrong with you? Man, use some Hebrews and some Arabs. Man, these are white men. These are white men. You can't unexplain this. Pope Damasus the First, JJ, 305 to 384. He was the first one to introduce a canon list of the order of the New Testament and the Old Testament. Pope Damasus the First. The council was the Council of Rome in 382. Oh, who do we have here? This may be your peoples. You look like you may be a descendant of Saint Jerome, JJ. Them your peoples right there? Maybe he's a Bantu Negro from the Congo. No, he's not. He's a European, and he was a damn necromancer. You see, listening to the white man. The white man that the Oahspe came through was a dentist. This nigga Jerome translated the Latin Vulgate. He was a necromancer. He was a labeler of boys. And look at that. He got a damn skull right there on that picture. So y'all want to crack jokes about a dentist? This nigga Jerome, who is a certified church father, was a necromancer, a batiman. Huh? Yeah. What are you talking about? Look at this. Who was Moses? Who was Moses' Maimonides? I'm pretty sure you know. Well, I don't know if you know it now, but 1138 to 1204, the Common Era. So when you hear Negroes like Zion Lex, oh, you know, our sages, these are not black folk. These are not black folk. What are you talking about? Moses Maimonides was the one that came up with more calendar information for the Hebrew calendar. What else he come up with? He starts setting dates, the Mishnah. None of these Negroes read out of the Talmuds and the Mishnahs and all that. These are not no type of black folk, JJ. What are you talking about? John Wycliffe. None of these men are who y'all identify as Africans. Some Aboriginals. None of these men or you. And this King James all the way at the end right. Stop it, bro. That's all I'm saying. Like, it's time to come on home and stop it. The very thing that you guilty of for slinging mud at Oahspe, bro, you even more guilty of in the Bible. Look at all the hands, and this ain't even all of them, y'all. But look at some of the hands the Bible had to pass through in order for you to have it today. It's hypocrisy. That's what that is. You Negro, all we gotta do is pull this out. You Negroes don't got a leg to stand on. Nothing. Nothing. see last presentation, man. You did. Yeah, there's nothing to argue about over this way. You don't have it. You know what I mean? I know. It's like, dang, man. But there's no other way to deal with you than to punch you in your mouth with this reality. You out of your realm. All right, let's get into this. We in the book of the Creator, the book of Jehovah, the book of Yahweh. E. JJ said he want to know where Jehovah comes from. Keep listening, you'll see. Oh my God, man. Oh my God. These Negroes. Hey, I want you to hang on to what you think is true, JJ. You did. And I'll bring all the Puritans out that helped King James translate the Bible. The Puritans and the Protestants. And even the whole Mason charge y'all try to throw on JBN, boy, you better not even bring that out. If you do, you're really gonna lose. Because wait till we show you about your boy King James. Oh, James Stewart, the 6th and the 1st. Yeah. It's about to go left field, man. It's about to go left field. And trip off this. All of this is to keep you out the book. JJ, you ain't even went to the book yet. You ain't even went to the book, huh? You ain't even went to the book. You just running your mouth. About what? Book of Jehovah, chapter 1. Look at this. In which is revealed the 3 great worlds or realms. JJ don't know nothing about that. Huh? In which is revealed the 3 great worlds or realms: corpora, atmospheria, and etheria. Physicality, your physical life. We all know about the atmosphere and its different layers, right? But beyond the earth and her atmosphere is the emancipated heavens called etheria. All them images that James Webb telescope is capturing, that's etheria. As in all other Bibles, it is revealed that this world was created. So in this Bible, Oahspe, it is revealed how the Creator created it. Again, the debate we want is the Jehovah of the Holy Bible versus Jehovah of Oahspe. Which one is the creator of all? Which one is the creator of all creation? That's the debate that we want to take. If y'all survive it, then we can talk about a different topic. But we wanted to address the God first. If y'all ain't trying to do that, stay on your porch. We just gonna keep going on side net and bombing you niggas with presentations until y'all come on off the porch and accept a debate concerning your God. We all our debates been about which book is better. We've shown that and won every debate showing it, which book is better. Now we debating the God. We're not taking no more topics unless the God is addressed. The God must be addressed. The God, the Jehovah of the Holy Bible versus the Jehovah of Oahspe. Which one is the creator or the ever-present creator, the creator of all creation? If y'all not trying to take that debate first, we ain't got nothing to talk about. Because what's more important than God? Well, all our debates been about which book is better. We've openly displayed that. See, Oahspe gives you the methodology, the how. We all know there was a creator. There is a creator and there is a creation. How did it happen? You see, it's deeper than just in the beginning God created. How he do it? What do he do? What's the methodology behind it? See, this is above your pay grade. You out of your league. You don't got the how in Bible. You don't search it in Hebrew, do all whatever you need to do. You don't have the how. Look at this. It is revealed how the Creator created. As other Bibles that proclaim heavens for the spirits of the dead, behold, this Bible reveals where these heavens are. So yeah, there are heavens for the spirits of the dead, but where are they? This reveals where they are. Trip off that. And the manner, glory, and work that the spirits of the dead enjoy. And through which the wisdom, power, love, and glory of the Almighty is magnified for the understanding of man. You are already out of your league, God. We got the how of creation or the methodology. We got the where the spirits of the dead reside at, and their glory, their work, and their manner that they enjoy. Chapter 1, Book of Jehovah, Oahspe, headshot. All was, all is, all ever shall be. See, again, I'm going to walk you down with it, boy. The all spoken motion was and is and ever shall be. And being positive was called he and him. The all motion was his speech. So we talking about force, and we talking about the functioning of a certain force, the creator. And the creator is called a he because the force is positive. All right. And as we keep reading the Book of Jehovah, you're going to get the female aspect of creator. You feel me? Because creator is balanced. Creator is male and female, but not a man or a woman. Not a man or a woman. Look at this. He said, I am. And he comprehended all things, the seen and the unseen. Nor is there anything in all the universe that is not part of him. What are you talking about? Look at this. He said, I am the soul of all. And all that is seen is part of my person and my body. You want to actually look at the creator, you got to go look at his creation. You got to go look at his creation. JJ, if y'all ain't taking this debate, we don't even want to have one. We cool. Nothing more important than addressing the God. But trip off this. I know you niggas don't even want to do that because you know something. You know it's blood in the water. You know something off about the God. That's why you said you wouldn't kill your child. That's why you said you wouldn't even think about going through with it. Because you know that's not your maker, boy. You know it. I even heard you say creator on Sonetta yesterday. I said, yeah, that boy coming. Yeah, you look, you gonna crack. Look, listen to me. You can't run from the light eye. Eventually you're gonna crack. All answer to the creator in the end. You saying creator now, and you just told the world you wouldn't kill your child or your grandchildren if commanded by biblical God. You on the way. You just don't know it yet. You still doing a little kicking. You know what I mean? We have to pick you up, throw you over our shoulder until you get your ass up in her. That's probably about it. You know what I mean? Look at this word. By virtue of my presence, all things are. By virtue of my presence, life is. A creator say it crack off, right? You got life because I'm ever present, because I'm there. By virtue of my presence, the living are brought forth into life. All babies are born because of the creator's ever presence. Everywhere at one time, within and without, yet unseen. You ain't got nothing to come against that, JJ. You got Moses seeing his hindquarters. You got Isaiah seeing him sitting on the throne. You got Daniel seeing him sitting on the throne. You got Ezekiel seeing him sitting on the throne. You got him walking through the garden in the cool of the day. You got him limited. He don't know what's going on at the Tower of Babel. So come, let us go down and see what's going on. There are character flaws dealing with biblical God. Character flaws. Either the creator is all powerful or he's not, meaning omnipotent, or he's weak. He's either ever present or he's localized, sitting on the throne somewhere in space. It either is or it ain't. Either he sees all or he got to come down and see. Look at this. I am the quickener, the mover, the creator, the destroyer. I am first and last. Oh, it probably went sideways in your gut then, didn't it? So what you mean he's a destroyer? Yeah. To create anything, you must destroy something. That's easy work. You know, you ever cook something before, JJ? You already know what time it is. You may grab you some cayenne pepper and some garlic and herbs and some adobo seasoning and all that. By the time you get to putting all these different ingredients in and whipping your batter a certain way, what you have is not what it was before it went in there. That cayenne pepper been destroyed, that adobo season been destroyed, that garlic and herb been destroyed. You mean it's not standing singly by itself. See, it's been thrown into a pot, combined with other elements and all that to make something else. To make this bomb casserole or something like that. That's a casserole now. That's not cayenne pepper. That's a casserole now. That's not adobo season. In order to create anything, you must destroy it. You know what I mean? Books. You create books, don't you? Books. Well, a tree had to be cut down and destroyed to make that. You live in a house, don't you? A house was created. Trees had to be cut down in order to frame your house and all that. Yeah. In order to create, something has to be destroyed. If y'all understand that, give me a vortex up in the chat. Easy work, man. I am the first and the last. Look at this. I am two apparent entities. Nevertheless, I am only one. These entities are the unseen, which is potent, and the seen, which is of itself impotent and called corporate. With these two entities in likeness of myself through them, I made all the living. With these two entities in the likeness of myself through them, I made all the living. For it's the life is the potent part. So the corporeal part is the impotent part. JJ, you still listening? Because you about to get an understanding of the word Jehovah or Jehovah comes from. You ducking no smoke. You, to be honest, you're not even built like that. I think you know that. You know what I mean? If that's the case, you would have never even ran from Cosmo and Cal or me. You just ran from me. And now you over here talking about you the people's champ and all that. You run from the game. You done ran from us at least twice. What are you talking about? I got the screenshots. Look at this. Chief over all that live on the earth, I made man. Male and female, I made them. And so that man could distinguish me. I commanded him to give me a name. Uh-oh, here come the name, JJ. JJ Evans, here come the name, boy. I commanded him to give me a name. By virtue of my presence, I commanded him. And man did not name me after anything in heaven or on the earth. In obedience to my will, he named me after the sounds the wind utters. You trip off this. These sounds? Your boy Apostle can't utter these sounds because he don't believe in vowels. This boy is remedial. JJ, I told that boy to read that Hebrew. Do you know what he did? He started singing his ABCs. That's a ah, that's a ba, that's a ga. I didn't ask you the sounds the letter makes. I didn't even ask you to start singing your A, B, C, D. No, read it. But what I'm about to say right now, because this mealy mouth misfit don't believe in vowels, he can never say this name. Look at this. In obedience to my will, he named me after the sounds the wind utters. And he said, O, E. If you've ever sat outside and quieted your mind and that wind been blowing, you done heard that wind make those sounds. See, you may get Yahweh Jehovah from a different way or source. We get it through the Creator's creation. See? So if I had Oahspe or not, I could still hear the sound that the wind utters. There's no book more easily read than his created worlds, his creation. If you've ever quieted your mind and sat outside and did any type of meditation, you know good and well the wind makes those sounds. Yeah, which is now pronounced Jehovah or Jehovah, and it's written thus. Oh, wee. Oh, wee. Y'all get some understanding, man. Go ahead and throw us a 9 up in the chat, man. We cooking. We got JJ the Drunk in the building. Not drunk, JJ. Not drunk, D-R-U-N-K. But drunk, D-R-U-K. And if you don't know what that, you're not affiliated if you got to ask, God. Those that rock with us know what a drunk is. All right. Let's go ahead and spin that up in the chat if y'all get some understanding, man. We in the book. Look, y'all don't even got a book of Yahweh. We in the book of Yahweh, the book of Jehovah, the book of E-O-E, the book of the Creator. You know what I mean? You the first and last of your God's rule cycle. Yeah, you all the way off, bro. You don't know nothing about the succession and orders of the gods and none of that. You're way off. I'm gonna let you. Hopefully, you can get your huddle together and come to the debate and get slaughtered. We can tell you ain't read this. You sound so. Hey, you admitted yesterday you ain't read it though. You was like, man, I start trying to read it and start short circuiting, didn't you? Oahspe is a tall mountain to climb, man. It's a tall mountain to climb. If you just climbing it just to prove a naysayer wrong, you're gonna fall. If you got good intentions, man, it'll be the best journey of your life, bro. Real spill. This nigga said 5'4". Nah, I ain't 5'4". I ain't no target either, though. You dig? But I mean, that ain't nothing. We can get on the bar and work, nigga. What you mean? We can see who big dog. We can get on the bar, nigga. We can do burpees. Nigga, we can go work out, nigga. What you mean? Yeah, we can get out. Like what look, bro, I'm built like all that. We can get down, boy. We can do some prison workout. We can do some burpees. Nigga, pull-ups. What's good? We can get some arms going. What you talking about? What you talking about? Some of us get down on a regular. What you think? Come on, 5'4". That's funny. That's what's up, man. None of your business. You get it. You get it one day. Don't give his ass no answers. Just let him show up and get slaughtered. Look at this. Book of Job, chapter 2. Oahspe headshot. What did the Creator say? Jehovah said, by virtue of my presence. Y'all, that means because I'm there. I'm everywhere. By virtue of my presence, I created the seen and unseen worlds. The seen and unseen worlds. And I commanded man to name them. And man called the seen worlds corporate. And the unseen worlds spirit. And the inhabitants of corporate man called corporeans. But the inhabitants of S, he sometimes called Essenes. Shout out to the Essenes, man. Nazarenes and Essenes and all that good in between. You dig? They are higher light than the Orthodox Israelites. At least they know not to be chopping on those damn animals. Yeah, JJ, you up Shit's Creek without a paddle. Hey, I don't think your boys and them. I think your whole squad know y'all ain't built like that. None of y'all gonna even take the lead on it. You the only one that's gonna try to take the lead, but it's gonna get too heavy for you. You feel me? You gonna be putting more energy into it than everybody else. They kind of gonna ride your coattail, but you gonna have to put more energy into it to make it go through. And then you gonna see yourself. But just remember Maccabee words. Y'all not built like that. Y'all not built like that. You feel me? I don't even think y'all gonna show up. I don't think y'all gonna be able to agree. You feel me? Especially you got Judah Nasty on your war council, bro. Your shit is about to sink. Look, it's over before it starts. You feel me? But look, in order for this debate to happen as a team, we just know this. The 4 horsemen or the credit gang is already ready. You dig? You the one that gotta like huddle up and get everybody together. I don't think you're gonna be able to get all those, at least 4 people together to agree and to strategize properly to take us down. It won't happen. For one, y'all are blanketed up under a deity. 2, yet none of y'all agree. Most y'all don't even like each other. You know what I mean? And so what's gonna happen is each individual is gonna be waiting on you to pull the trigger on every decision. You gonna have to be the one up late night studying. You gonna have to be the one making sure everything is organized. It's you. And the Oahspe too tall for you to climb by yourself. You feel me? Once everything is together, then they'll show up. You feel me? But they not about to put the same blood, sweat, and tears into it as you going. You feel me? And for that, y'all gonna lose. You feel me? We solid over here. We click tight. You feel me? So for one, it's a deity you're worshiping. Two, y'all unorganized. Y'all not gonna be able to do it. Not gonna be able to do it. Who you got? Judah Nasty and Elder Tiny Gun? I just showed the world they can't even read it. So who else you got? Tazar, y'all go over there with Tommy Sotomayor. He, even if he could come, he don't want no more smoke. We booked him. We parked him. And Sela had a conversation with him, chopped his head off, and then he ran into me. He ran from the debate with Sela, ran into me, a debate with me about Paul, and I booked him. You know what I mean? That shit wasn't even close. You dig? Who else you gonna get? Zion Lex? That nigga didn't even read. Look, he straight sacrificed his integrity just to sound right. We ain't even heard from him since. Sela booked him easy. Dropped 114 shots on that boy. All out of Oahspe. Went to Torah 20 more times. Zion Lex went to Torah 3 times the whole debate. That nigga was talking the whole debate. Who you got? Black Jesus minister? He done faded to black or oblivion. You ain't got nobody. You ain't got nobody. And in order for it to work, you gonna have to put all the effort into making it work. And it's gonna tire you. Our shoulders ain't big enough. You ain't got it. That's why I'm saying that. You don't have it. You dig? You don't got the support. You dig? You ain't got the light. You ain't got the creator. You got a deity you dealing with. Y'all gonna crack. You feel me? You're gonna lose. And if you and the only way we debate is if you take the God debate first. And if that ain't the case, then we ain't got nothing to talk about. We want to hit the God. And if y'all duck that, we just gonna keep dropping presentations on Sonetta until you niggas come on outside. That's it. Look at this word. Look at this word. So, but the inhabitants of SE sometimes called Assyrians, and sometimes spirits, and sometimes angels. The Creator said, I created the earth and fashioned it and placed it in the firmament. And by my presence brought man forth a living being. I gave him a corporeal body so that he could learn corporeal things. So you have a physical body, a physical life, so you can experience physicality, right? And I made death so that he could rise in the firmament, so you could resurrect, right? And inherit my Ethereal worlds. Those are the heavens outside the earth and her atmosphere. Good night, boy. Good night, boy. Now, dealing with Bible, you talking about a heaven coming to earth. New Jerusalem is a golden box coming to earth. Resurrection in Oahspe is forever onward and upward. Graduation. It's not declension. It's not coming back to earth. You feel me? It's a continual progress, a continual resurrection, everlasting, actually. Look at this. To S, I gave dominion over corporate. So the unseen, the spiritual world has dominion over physicality, meaning everyone is propelled by some type of unseen force. The spirit realm is what propels the physical realm. To S, I gave dominion over corporate. With S, I filled all place in the firmament, even within corporate. But corporate I made into earths, moons, stars, and suns, beyond number. You heard this? I made them and caused them to float in the places I allotted to them. S, I divided into 2 parts. S, I divided into 2 parts. S is the spirit realm, all right? Divided into 2 parts, and I commanded man to name them. And he called one Etheria and one Atmospheria. So you know the atmosphere is what surrounds the earth and other planets. And outside of that atmosphere is what you will call Etheria, the emancipated heavens. All right, look at it. These are the 3 kinds of worlds I created: corporeal, atmospherian, and Ethereal. But I gave different densities to atmospherian worlds and different densities to the Ethereal world. So you got 3 different degrees of density. In creating, we dealing with science here. That may sound a little above people's pay grade. Look at this. For the substance of my Ethereum worlds, I created ETH or ether, the most rarefied. So space is made out of ether. Huh? Look at this. Out of ether or ETH, I made them, and I made ETH to the subtlest of all created things. And I gave it power and place not only by itself, but also power to penetrate and exist within all things, even within the corporeal worlds. And to ETH or ether, I gave dominion over both atmosphere and corporeal. Now let's look at some of this. Let's look at some of this, right? Shout out once again. I always give credit where credit is due. All right, so shout out once again to my brother Daryl Cosmine. All right, he has a science doc that we all read. Powerful. They tell me you're gonna debunk these. That man, stop it. This is out of your league. You know what I mean? And I be trying to. It don't even be that I be trying to be nice to nobody. It's just like, look, I'm trying to give you a heads up and let you know, like, look, this ain't what you want. It's not. It's not what you want. All right, so let me share this right here. Shout out to my brother Daryl Cosmine in the building. Hold on. This deal froze up on me. Hold on, y'all. All right, so let me share this. Share this tab instead. Check this out so we can get some understanding on these 3 degrees of density. All right? So we can see what's going on. Give me a 9 if y'all can see that. Y'all should be able to see it. Yeah, y'all ignore JJ, man. He ain't. They're irrelevant. He's irrelevant, man. Sometimes, like a bad little son, sometimes you gotta laugh at him, like, man, look, whatever, man. I know you don't know what you're talking about, man. I pity you more than anything, brother. That's it. Anyway, let's get some understanding on this Book of Jehovah, chapter 2. All right, this is my brother Daryl Cosmo. I don't know if this deal's still loading, still kind of low, yeah. Y'all can see right here. We got these deals for days already just sitting. We got them for days sitting. All right, they over there scrambling, trying to explain it away. You can't explain none of this away. You don't know nothing about Ethereum. You don't know nothing about what space is made of. You don't know nothing about cosmology. You feel me? Everything they come out with, we shut down and debunk. Yeah, they ain't got nothing for those European authorities that the Bible came through. Don't got nothing to answer that. Oh, King James may have had Arab translators. You not know Arab. No, okay. Oh man, it was black nobility in Europe. Okay, and we asking you to show us the Negro. That's what you are, right? We asking you to show us the Negro. It still ain't moving, y'all. I'm trying to get it to move. That authorized Bible, since it's a black man's book, like you say. Everybody got jokes. All right, well, keep the jokes coming. We got jokes too. Fire back. Everybody start acting crazy. What is going on? All right. So this right here is what we're looking at. I am the I am. The reality of sky, earth, and spirit. All right. Shout out to my brother Daryl Cosmine once again. All right, so I'm about to scroll down. This is a 96-page document, boy. I said, man, this is crazy, man. Donatello or the Turtle Gang, man. Salute that brother. All right, I will advise any of y'all to go back and watch his presentation he did on this. You know what I mean? Also ask if you can be added to this so you can study it. This is some top level. Man, look, listen to me. Yeah, not the creator though. JJ, you still ain't figured out there's a difference between the creator and God. Man, y'all brothers is gonna lose horribly, bro. That's the thing. Jehovah, what we talk about, is not a God. Jehovah in the Bible is your Lord or your God. Jehovah we talking about is the creator of all creation, who is not in the form and figure of any man. His gods are in the form and figures of man. Yeah, they sit on thrones. They are not worshipped though. If a God sits on the throne and that God is seen and that God is worshipped, that God is false. You think you got one. You ain't got it, bro. You know what I mean? Go back to the drawing board. Stick yourself, Tony. All right, so what does it mean about the 3 degrees of density, the states of reality explained? You know, baby. Yeah, y'all worship that God, JJ. Remember I said if he can be seen, if he has an ass, he sits on the throne, and his worship, that God is false. The Creator has gods and lords and all that are down with him. They are not worshipped. They are your brothers and your sisters. They sit on thrones. Their job is to influence you and inspire you to resurrection and inspire you to do righteous work unto others. They are not prayed to. They are not worshipped. They don't want your praise. They just want your brotherhood. You niggas worship a God that sits on the throne. A one-time name. Thought you had a point, didn't you? Sit your monkey ass down somewhere. 0.0. You dig? And as of right now, y'all not even on the scoreboard. Score game. All right, sky, earth, and spirit. The 3 degrees of density, the states of reality explained. Oahspe is a combination of 3 words from the first human language, meaning sky, earth, spirit, which are the 3 degrees of density in our living reality. See, this is objective. All this objective. Book of Oahspe, Book of Jehovah, chapter 2, 2-5, headshot. Jehovah said, I created the earth and fashioned it and placed it in the firmament. And by my presence brought man forth the living being. I gave him a corporeal body so that he could learn corporeal things. And I made death so that he could rise in the firmament and inherit my Ethereal worlds. Corporeal. Definition 1, having, consisting of, or relating to a physical, material body, such as A, not spiritual body, B, not immaterial or intangible, substantial. Look at it, Book of Jehovah 2 and 3. To S, I gave dominion over corporate. With S, I filled all places in the firmament, even within corporate. But corporate I made in the earths, moons, stars, and suns, beyond number, J.J. Evans. Beyond number I made them, and I caused them to float in the places I allotted to them. Earth, the sphere of mortal life as distinguished from spheres of spirit life. The people of the planet Earth, the mortal human body, precept, our bodies are the earth. Oahspe, Book of Judgment, chapter 20 and 8, headshot. Look at this. Because of the ever presence of the Creator, you were quickened into a conscious being. As your earth body is of the earth, so is your spirit of the Creator or of the all, proving that our bodies are an earth of the earth. Look at this. Oahspe, Book of Jehovah, chapter 2, verse 2-5, continue. Body blow. S I divided into 2 parts, and I commanded man to name them. And he called one Etheria. Look at this. He called one Etheria and the other Atmospheria. These are the 3 kinds of worlds I created. We want to know who's the real creator, JJ. We want to know methodology. We want to know character. We want to know the how. These are the 3 kind of worlds I created: corporeal, atmospherian, and etherian. But I gave different densities to atmospherian worlds and different densities to the etherian world. Spirit, an animating or vital principle held to give life to physical organisms. Atmosphere, the gaseous envelope of a celestial body. Say it again. Atmosphere, the gaseous envelope of a celestial body, such as a planet. The whole mass of earth surrounding the earth. The air of a locality. Precept. Look at this. Oahspe, Book of Inspiration, chapter 1, 3-5, headshot. Your corpora I made in which to localize you. Your physical body was made by the Creator to localize you, to mature your entity. Without me, you would not have come to life. You hear that? Without me, you would not have come to life. You are like the end of a ray of a light from my person. Do you hear what the Creator is saying? Your physical body, your corporate I made in which to localize you. And that's what they attempted to do with the creator. Telling us he got form and fit. You're trying to localize. Creator is ever present, everywhere, within and without, all at once. Your corporate I made in which to localize you, to mature your entity. Without me, you would not have come to life. You are like the end of a ray of light from my person. Good night, boy. The creator is so marvelous. Look at this. And you are focalized in your corporeal body. Key points. We are an earth. We are an earth, being that we have an earth body made of substances of the earth. We are localized. Point number 2, we are localized beings whose spirits have been focalized in our earth bodies. Point number 3, we have an atmosphere, which is the air of our localities, localized to assign to or keep within a definite locality. Locality, the fact or condition of having a location in space or time. Focalized, to bring the focus. Earth, the mortal human body. Spirit, an animating or vital principle held to give life to physical organisms. Key point. We are mortal human bodies that have been brought to focus in space and time. Listen again, y'all. We are mortal human bodies that have been brought to focus in space and time by an animating force, a spirit, held to give life to physical organisms. Boy, you can't tell me the creator ain't cold, boy. You dig? You can't tell me. And look, get the standard edition Oahspe. Standard edition. Look at this right here. You can't tell me the creator ain't cold. Read it again. We are mortal human bodies that have been brought to focus in space and time by an animated force held to give life to physical organisms. Look at this. Objective, bro. We ain't just running our mouth. You know what I mean? Hey, JJ, just listen. If you ain't going to do that, go ahead and exit stage left. You a cool brother. I ain't trying to block you. Nothing. You dig? Just get your crew together and come get y'all ass whooped. That's it. Everybody know we gonna body you niggas. It ain't no secret. You did, but we still keep it solid out. It ain't no thing. You know what I mean? I'd rather be able to have these conversations in the future with you and not make an enemy out of you, to be honest. You did. But look, just listen. Just listen. You may get you some jewels you can add to your little debate you think you're gonna win. You did, but ain't no point in running your mouth. We over here trying to get some understanding. We actually reading the book. Y'all not. All right, look at this. Look at this. Let's keep going. Oahspe, Book of Jehovah, chapter 2, 2-5, continue. Body blow. For the substance of my Ethereal worlds, I created ether, or eth, the most rarefied. Out of ether, I made them, and I made ether the subtlest of all created things, and gave it power and place, not only by itself, but also power to penetrate and exist within all things, even within the corporeal worlds. And to ether, I gave dominion over both atmosphere and corporate. Question: what phenomenon has the power to penetrate corporeal substances? Because Oahspe just said that the creator made ether, right? And gave it power to penetrate and to exist within all things. So the question is this: what phenomenon that we know about today that has the power to penetrate corporeal substances or your physical body? See, we over here on high science, JJ. Y'all not. I'm saying you out of your league. You don't know nothing about it. We can have a conversation about any type of radiation, electromagnetic radiation, any of it, vortexian energy, any of it. Ether, black holes, where you want to go. Cosmogony, whatever. Answer. So what phenomenon has the power to penetrate corporeal substance? Answer: electromagnetic radiation, electromagnetic energy, or electromagnetism. Oahspe is talking about electromagnetism. The faithists were talking about electromagnetism. Oahspe is talking about this. Is that what the ether is? The eth, most rarefied? Is that what that is? What phenomenon has the power to penetrate corporeal substance? Answer: electromagnetic radiation or electromagnetism, what Oahspe calls vortexian currents. Ether is the medium for vortexian current or electromagnetic radiation. We'll revisit this later in the presentation. Ether, the rarefied element formerly believed to fill the upper regions of space. The upper regions of space, aka heavens. Keep this in mind in regards to ether. Book of Yahweh. Oahspe still dumping, JJ. Oahspe still answering. Y'all realize y'all wouldn't even be able to talk to us about none of this. If we had a conversation about ether and vortex and creation and all that, and the methodology of creation and how the creator created, y'all wouldn't even be in the conversation. Y'all couldn't even talk to nobody from NASA about none of this type stuff. You feel me? It's above your pay grade. Why? Because the false gods don't know nothing about Etheria. They never been. The false god you did, he ain't never been to Etheria. You don't know nothing about no ether. Never been. Look at this. Book of Yahweh, chapter 4 and 7. I made the corporeal man. I made the corporeal man belonging to the seen. But the spiritual man I made is one within the unseen and everlasting. As the corporeal man perceives corporeal things, so does the spiritual man follow up with the evaporated corporeal entities of things. As corporeal things are tangible to corporeans, so are spirit-s things tangible to the spirits of the dead. That said, why would we expect to detect ether if it is not tangible in us or in our corporeality? That said, why would we expect to detect ether if it is not tangible in us or in our corporeality? Look at this. Key points. There are 3 types of required states in existence: corporeal, atmospherian, corporeal, atmospherian, and etherian. No false god has been to Etheria. Don't know nothing about ether. That's how we know you're not even in the conversation if we had this conversation. And again, the debate we want, the team debate we want, if y'all don't accept this, we ain't got nothing to talk about. We'll just keep going on side net and bomb you niggas. You know what I mean? The Jehovah of the Holy Bible versus Jehovah of Oahspe, which one is the creator? That's what we want. Which one is the creator of all creation? We gonna be going into character. We gonna be going into methodology. We gonna be going into prophecy and science, and we gonna book you niggas. Book them, Dano. We gonna book. We gonna book you clowns. Straight up. Straight up. Look at this. Key points. The 3 types of required states in existence: corporeal, atmospherian, and etherian. Corporate consists of physical, material substance. S is divided into 2 parts: atmosphere and ether. Atmosphere is the air of the corporeal locality. Ether is the most rarefied and penetrates all things. This includes what is physical and atmospheric substance. And these required states take place on a celestial level as well as on the human body, which is why the faith is say, as above, celestial. Earth, atmosphere, etheria. Earth is in white, atmosphere is in gray, etheria is in black. As above, so below. Human body, physical body, the air you breathe, corporeal emissions, body temperature, smell. That's your atmosphere. Boy, you smell like a naked demon jump down your throat, JJ. Your atmosphere is foul. You got false gods all up in your atmosphere, setting up kingdoms. Boy, your odor is horrendous. Boy, it smell like a naked demon and jump down your throat. A man's atmosphere has to do with his body temperature, his physical emissions, and his smell. Ether spiritual emissions, personal expression, and thoughts. You see that? You see that? There's a lot of people like words are talking about Oahspe is trash. Heifer, you ain't never read it. What's wrong with y'all, man? Like, I don't know how people is running their mouth about something they know nothing about. You don't know nothing about no Ethereum. Talking about this is trash. You don't know nothing about nothing. No order and procession, the rank and order of nothing. You just don't understand. Y'all in denial. Look at this. We are all hybrid beings, being both physical, corporeal, and spiritual as one body. Just like celestial worlds are corporeal, have an atmosphere, and are etheric. We are corporeal, have an atmosphere, and are etheric spiritual beings. Our corporeal part are our objective material condensed bodies. Our spiritual part is our consciousness and the expression of the individual we are. Spiritual emissions, how we think, what we express, what we say, transmits into the ether. Our atmosphere are emissions from our corporeal body, i.e. body temperature, heat, our infrared radiation, smell, etc. Ooh-wee-wee. Shout out to my brother Daryl Cosmine, man. Let's get back to this right here. Back to the Oahspe, Book of Jehovah. We explain those 3 different degrees of density. If y'all get some understanding, spin the vortex up in the chat, family. Easy, easy work. Yeah, y'all smell like y'all got a naked demon that jump down your throat, boy. Boy, them funky odors be emitting up off for you. Oh, yeah. Boy, your atmosphere all jacked up. Easy work. Spin the vortex if y'all get some understanding, family. Easy work, easy work. Well, them cats can't help but come over and see what we got going on. Hey, man, for this to be a Dr. Seuss book, you dig? For this to be a demonic book, a devil book, whatever they keep saying, it's show kicking everybody's ass, man. And it stay on everybody's mind. You feel me? Can't believe it. Look, ain't nobody stopped me and showed me what was evil yet. All right, we got to understand it now. We understand the 3 different degrees of density, right? If you understand the 3 degrees, as a matter of fact, y'all type in the 3 different degrees of density, dealing with the earth or dealing with yourself, because it's all the same. What are the 3 different degrees of density? We just read it. Y'all type that in the chat. Everybody except Daryl Cosmine. What are the 3 different degrees of density that has to do with our current objective reality? That's right, sis. Solid liquid vapor, another way to say it. And would you say, Cal, I rent for free in every Hebrew, man? You know we do, boy. What are the 3 degrees of density? What did we just find out? We find out corporate, right? That's right, just me. Put that up on the screen. See, we learn over here, man. See everybody over there tap dancing outside the book, fumigating. Like JJ the drunk, boy, you got a naked demon in your throat, boy. We smell that foul madness from all the way over here. Your atmosphere is all jacked up. See, yo, while they tap dancing and scared of the book, we go into it. See that? We go into it. Anybody can, man, get mad. You feel me? Like a little young Yank face the other day, young Marcus over there on slide better, man. Oh my God, they just can't believe. You dig? They can't believe that there's a higher light outside. Oahspe is a higher light. You don't like it, we don't care if you like it or not. So what? What you gonna do about it? You gonna jump out there and prove that it's not? You know what I mean? You gonna jump out there and prove that it's not? You can't do it. The false God don't know nothing about his theory. He never been there. You know what I mean? So we already dealing with information that's above your pay grade. And the best you can do is crack a joke. But you can't outsource us, or you can't bring higher information. You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. Man, we having a war council. Aleister Crowley. You still bringing up white folk? Well, you can bring up Jerome the Necromancer. Let's get back to this, man. Let's get back to this. I'm actually enjoying myself, actually. Kind of have fun exposing this shit, man. It's very, very fun. All right, look at this. Book of Jehovah, chapter 2, verse 6. In the all highest places, I created the Etherian worlds, and I made them of all shapes and sizes similar to my corporeal worlds. But I made the Etherian worlds inhabitable both within and without, with entrances and exits and arches and curves, thousands of miles high and wide, and in colors movable, chasms and mountains and endless change and brilliancy. And over them I ruled with all perfect mechanism. To them I gave motions, orbits, courses of their own. Talking about all these Etherian worlds, y'all. All right. And I made them independent and above all other worlds in potency and majesty. Look at this. Nor, let me show y'all how cold your creator is, man. Look at this. Nor did I create one Etherian world like another in size, density, or in competent parts, but everyone different from another, with a glory matchless, each in its own way. Good night, boy. Now look at this right here. I don't know if y'all know what this is. I think these are images of right here. What are these images right here? Let me see if anybody can guess. What are these? What are these images of? Anybody know? Snowflakes. Go look at it. I know you know. I know you know, man. I like what Daryl say, ninja stars. They sure do like a couple ninja stars, don't they? Who threw the ninja stars out of the turtle game? Raphael had the Mikey had the chucks. I thought Donatello had the bow staff, and Leo had the sword. Who had the star, the ninja stars, though? Anyway, yeah, y'all, these are snowflakes. You may ask, like, what do snowflakes have to do with the Etherian worlds that were created and none are the same? You know what I mean? Like what does that have to do? Now watch this. Let me show you how cold Oahspe is, how cold your maker is. A lot of us see these images and read right past them. I was up studying last night and was like, man, this stuff is mind-blowing, bro. I don't care what nobody got to say. And I know it's above everybody's pay grade. Now, always keep in mind this, too. All right? Oahspe was written in 1881, made available to the public in 1882. Keep that in mind. These are drawings of snowflakes back then. All right? Mind you, no one even knew what a snowflake looked like back then. So how are all these, so where's the inspiration to get these drawings of snowflakes coming from? Back then, nobody was even able to take pictures of no snowflakes. But what do the snowflakes have to do with the Etherian worlds, who are matchless in glory and every one different from another? Knows what it says about them. Know what he said about the Etherian worlds. Look at this right here. Look at this. And keep in mind, we looking at snowflakes. Look at this. It said, but I made the Etherian worlds inhabitable both within and without, with entrances and exits and arches and curves, thousands of miles high and wide, and in colors movable, chasms and mountains and endless change and brilliancy. That deal said movable chasms and mountains and endless change and brilliancy. And over them I rule with all perfect mechanism. To them, the Ethereal worlds, I gave motions, orbits, and courses of their own, and I made them independent and above all other worlds in potency and majesty. What else to say? Nor did I create one Ethereal world like another. So every world in Etheria is not the same. They're all different. Nor did I create one Ethereal world like another in size. So they all different sizes. Density, they all have different density. Or in competent parts, all different. But everyone different from another, or the glory matchless, each in its own way. Now look at this. So we looking at snowflakes. Golden already, Miss Deshaun LaFayette already gave it away. It did. But remind you, these are drawings of snowflakes in 1881. 1881. Remember the date. Okay? If y'all understand that, right, that this was written in 1881, not made public to or used to the public to 1882. If you understand that, throw a 7 in the chat. Now we about to read about what Oahspe say about these snowflakes and compare them to what? These Ethereal worlds. Watch this. Keep telling y'all Oahspe is a primary for the information that it has. All right? It just is. All right, no reason to get mad. Get one and read it. That's it. Your head ain't gonna start spinning around. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Let's get this. It's easy work, man. There ain't nothing for us to be outside. Easy. It ain't nothing for us to book one of y'all. Easy. The creator of Jehovah said, I created the corporeal worlds round in shape with land and water, and I made them impenetrable, for I bring forth the living on the surface of them. Man should not imagine that my Ethereal worlds are also round and impenetrable. For of all I have created, I created no two alike. Now it came to pass in the lapse of time that the atmospherians so loved the lower heavens that they did not strive to ascend to the emancipated heavens of Nirvana, never having reached the bridge of Shinvat. But they often returned to the earth and conversed with corporeans, and they lauded the glories of even the lower heavens, so that man looked up and wondered because of the magnificence of the Father's works. Yet these were bound spirits. Y'all see that? Yet these were bound spirits. Then the Creator made the snowflake. Look at this, y'all. What do the snowflake got to do with this? Because remember, you got spirits that love the atmosphere so much they wasn't even trying to get up no higher. Look at this. Then the Creator made snowflake and caused it to fall, so that man could behold the beauty and glory of its formation. When it was a certain time when man was able to capture what these snowflakes look like, and for a reason. What do they got to do with the Ethereal worlds? Look at it. And he sent Etherians down from the emancipated heavens, and these taught man that whatever glory he had yet heard of was as darkness is to light. Like whatever them spirits told you, them atmospherians told you about higher heavens, that's still darkness. Look at this. Compared to the beauty and majesty of the Ethereal worlds. And the Etherians held up snowflakes, saying, in the name of the Creator, we declare to you that the Ethereal worlds are larger than the earth and penetrable, full of roadways of crystals and arches and curves and angles, so that were man to travel, listen to this, y'all. Look at this. So that were man to travel 1,000,000 years on one alone. Hold on. This deal say full of roadways of crystals. It's got crystal roadways and arches and curves and angels, so that were man to travel 1,000,000 years on one alone. One what? One roadway in Ethereum. If man was to travel 1,000,000 years on one alone, he could not see half its glory. Man, what you talking about, man? That deal said you can be on one roadway for 1,000,000 years and never see half the glory of one ethereal world. What is we even talking about here? Y'all don't got nothing for this. He cannot see half of his beauty and glory. And the firmament of heaven, listen to this, y'all. And the firmament of heaven has tens of billions of ethereal worlds. Tens of billions. Look at this. Look at the snowflakes as though they were what? Microscopic patterns. Microscopic patterns. Look at the snowflakes as though they were microscopic, small patterns of the worlds in high heaven. Bag drop, boy. So as no one Ethereum or no two Ethereum worlds look the same in size, density, and competent parts, y'all, it's been discovered after Oahspe was written that no two snowflakes look alike. Why? Because the snowflakes are small patterns of the ethereal worlds. The firmament of the heavens is littered with tens of billions of ethereal worlds. You think it's a game? You think it's a game? You think we lying? And what's wrong with them, Ray? Oh, you think we lying? You think we lying? Objective. See, they want you to be subjective. They don't want you to be objective. But Oahspe just said that the firmament of the heaven is littered with tens of billions of ethereal worlds. Well, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. So everybody think we playing. Good. You're playing, man. Just don't know what they talking about, man. You just done lost the light, good. Lost the light, huh? That what y'all saying? That brother lost the light, bro. Good night. I don't even know how you think you about to get around any of this. New image. Good night. New image from the James Webb Space Telescope showing NGC 6440, the globular cluster. Look at all these star worlds, man. Littered. Littered. Like you see my sister say, shit, all you got to do is look up at night. Look up. Look up. Ethereum is right there, man. All you got to do is just look up. It's your inheritance. That deal say, look at them snowflakes as though they were microscopic patterns of the worlds in high heaven. See that? Look at them. These are James Webb Telescope. We got more. They got more. It's a whole bunch of these deals. We got nebula, all that, man. What Oahspe call AHI, swirling galaxies. That deal littered. These are. See if I can find y'all some more. You know what I mean? Some of these pictures is like breathtaking, like wow, bro. Look at all that. That's ethereal. All those are worlds. All those are worlds. I don't know what y'all thought. You think you gonna most y'all believe the earth flat. That boy who you got over there claiming he read Oahspe, Takori, we already bodied him. JJ, you know it. He think the earth is flat. All these galaxies, all these different worlds, swirling. Your space dust, there go your AHI, your JA, your nebula. Look at all these vortices. Come on, the vortex been debunked. What is all this swirling in space? All these vortices. Webb change, Webb telescope sees the universe like we never seen it before. Look at that. What is it? What is causing that to spin? Look at all that. Vortex. Your boy JJ grab him out. JJ the drug talking about some the vortex been debunked. By who? Who you talking about? All we see is swirl. Which I call the pillars of creation. That's HICKMAN and Nebula. When the vortex get put on that, then guess what? A sun gets formed in the middle. Look down there. Look deep down in there. That's a ball of light forming. What's that in the middle of this swirling galaxy? Ball of light. This ain't flat. You know frisbees. What are you talking about? Look at this one right here, boy. Good night. Y'all going to step y'all game up, man. I don't know what y'all thought this was. Y'all going to step y'all game all the way up. All right? There he is right there. And it says, and the firmament, what it says, let's go back up just a little bit. It says, and the firmament of heaven has tens of billions of Etherian worlds. We just showed you all those worlds. We just showed it to you. All those worlds. EG say he beat up JJ on the flat earth years ago. I know. I'm saying the false God got your tongue. But look, I'm going to show before I get up off here. Y'all remind me. Let me show y'all that it's a false God that got that believe in the earth flat. Y'all remind me to show that before we get up off here. You know what I mean? Oh, man. This information is marvelous. And the firmament of heaven has tens of billions of Etherian worlds. Look at the snowflake as though they were microscopic patterns of all that we just saw, y'all, of worlds in high heaven. And you shall tint them. You shall tint them like a rainbow and people them with countless millions of angels, spotless, pure, holy, and rich in the knowledge of the Creator and his works and full of majesty of his love. Atmospherians reside in the lower heavens and are called bound spirits because they are bound to the atmosphere till they are emancipated. Look at this. I'll show some more. Now, trip off this. So no one snowflake looks alike. If no one Etherian world looks alike, and snowflakes are microscopic patterns of those Etherian worlds, right? Then how was it revealed in 1881? Right? And remember, snowflakes are small patterns of the worlds in the higher heavens, right? And none of the worlds in the higher heavens look alike as written in Oahspe in 1881, right? Okay, now watch this. When were they first able to capture a snowflake? And who captured it? And was it before Oahspe was written or after? All right. If it was before, you may have a point of plagiarism. But if it's after, that makes Oahspe the primary concerning the information that it has. Because if these snowflakes were drawn and written down in 1881 before the first snowflake was ever captured on film, then guess what? Oahspe is a primary for the information that it holds. And don't forget, snowflakes are what? Microscopic patterns of the Etherian worlds. Never forget that. All right, now let's show. Let's show. It's an easy word, boy. Somebody better tell them young boys I do's this. All right? Somebody better tell these young boys that I do's this. Let's go ahead and work, man. Let me show you how real this is. I don't talk, ain't no prophecy. It's all wicked. It's all satanic. It's low hanging light. Well, we just read that the snowflake was given as an example of the different sizes, densities, and competent parts of the higher world, and no two worlds are alike, so no two snowflakes are alike, because they are what? Microscopic patterns of the higher heavens. They all differ in motion, majesty, glory, all that. Now, who is the first one that was able to catch a snowflake on camera to prove that not two snowflakes aren't alike? You ever heard of Wilson Bentley? Let's go look up Snowflake Bentley. Ooh-wee. Since y'all think we be playing, now we got receipts. I ain't playing with you misfits. Look at this. Wilson Alwyn Bentley, February 9th, 1865 through December 23rd, 1931, also known as Snowflake Bentley, was an American meteorologist and photographer who was the first known person to take detailed photographs of snowflakes and record their features. Hold on. Well, what year was that? Look at this. He perfected the process of catching flakes on black velvet in such a way that their images could be captured before they either melted or sublimated, and elaborated the theory that what? No two snowflakes. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. All right. Hold on. Let me go back. Go back. Hold on. Hold on right here. Go ahead and put this. Let's go ahead and put the highlight on it. He perfected the process of catching flakes on black velvet in such a way that their images could be captured before they either melted or sublimated, and elaborated the theory that no two snowflakes are alike. Bag drop. Wait. Hold on. We just read from Oahspe in 1881, a primary source, before snowflakes were even captured on picture, right? That they are small microcosmic patterns of the higher worlds, and that none of the higher worlds, no two look alike in density, in size, or in parts. Correct? Okay, this is written in 1881. Snowflake Bentley is the first one to successfully capture an image of a snowflake on camera, right? And then after taking so many pictures, guess what he said? I ain't ran into not one snowflake that was the same. Look at this. Now look, my brother Cal P brought this out in his debate against Judah Nasty, and it went over everybody's head. They're like, he's talking about snowflakes. Yeah, genius. Aren't snowflakes a part of this Earth's history? No different than rain, no different than hail, no different than tornadoes and tsunamis. Whatever is a part of this Earth's history has to do with historicity. Cal brought this out. This went right over their head. I'm like, these cats is beyond hanging low. This is crazy. Kenneth G. LeBreet notes that the techniques used by Bentley to photograph snowflakes are essentially the same as those used today, and that while the quality of his photographs reflects the technical limitations of the equipment of the era, he did it so well that hardly anybody bothered to photograph. Snowflakes for almost 100 years. The broadest collection of Bentley's photographs is held by the Jericho Historical Society in his hometown of Jericho, Vermont. Bentley donated his collection of original glass plate photo micrographs of snow crystals to the Buffalo Museum of Science. A portion of this collection has been digitized and organized into a digital library biography. Now let's find out when he first took these pictures. Look at this. Bentley was born on February 9th, 1865 in Jericho, Vermont. He first became interested in snow crystals as a teenager on his family farm. Always right from the beginning, it was the snowflakes that fascinated me most. He said, the farm folks up in this country dread the winter, but I was supremely happy. He tried to draw what he saw through an old microscope given to him by his mother when he was 15. The snowflakes were too complex to record before they melted, so he attached a bellows camera to a compound microscope, and after much experimentation, photographed his first snowflake. When? Hold on January 15th. Stop that. On January 15th, 1885. When was Oahspe? For anybody that know, when was Oahspe written? When was Oahspe written? What year? What year was Oahspe written? And what year was the first photograph of the first snowflake successfully captured? 1885. Oahspe written in 1881. Made for public scrutiny in 1882. So 3 to 4 years before Wilson Bentley even captured his first photograph of a snowflake, it was already written down that no two snowflakes are alike, because each snowflake represents a microcosmic, a small pattern of an Etherian world, and none of those are the same. Good night, boy. Good night. Look at this. And that's just one snowflake. All right. Photographed his first snowflake on January 15th, 1885. Look at this. He captured more than what? 5,000. So he had to take, so from his first time capturing it, and then up until he took his last photograph, he took over 5,000 images of snowflakes in his life. And out of over 5,000 images of snow crystals, not one of them was alike. But it was already revealed in 1881 that's what it was, making Oahspe the primary. You see that? Things are happening after it's already written down. We don't got no proofs of Snowflake Bentley read Oahspe. He captured more than 5,000 images of crystals in his lifetime. Each crystal was caught on a blackboard and transferred rapidly to a microscope slide. Even at sub-zero temperatures, snowflakes are ephemeral because they sublimate. What is that? It's the concept of things being transitory, existing only briefly. You see? Look at this. Bentley described. Look at this. Why is this doing that? They keep doing it. That's great. Bentley described snowflakes as tiny miracles of beauty and snow crystals as ice flowers. Despite these poetic descriptions, Bentley brought an empirical method to his work. And he empirically recorded his stuff, data. In collaboration with George Henry Perkins, professor of natural history at the University of Vermont, Bentley published an article in which he argued that no two snowflakes were alike. No two snowflakes are alike. No two snowflakes are alike. That is crazy, y'all. It was already revealed in 1881. This concept caught the public imagination, and he published other articles in magazines, including National Geographic, Nature, Popular Science, and Scientific American. His photographs have been requested by academic institutions worldwide. In 1931, Bentley worked with William J. Humphreys of the U.S. Weather Bureau to publish Snow Crystals, a monograph illustrated with 2,500 photographs. His other publications include the entry on snow in the 14th edition of Encyclopedia Britannica. Bentley also photographed all forms of ice and natural water formations, including clouds and fog. He was the first American to record raindrop sizes and was one of the first cloud physicists. He died of pneumonia. Which he may have contracted while walking home in the snow at his farm on December 23rd, 1931. His book, Snow Crystals, was published by McGraw-Hill shortly before his death and is still in print today. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee. Y'all see that? That's one of his snowflakes in 1890. So we dealing with, over here, we dealing with not just high science, but high prophecy, right? Oahspe is the primary when it comes to that. It's revealing the Etherian worlds. The deities could never reveal that to you because they never been there. It's revealing that the Etherian worlds are all different shapes, sizes, densities, motions, and all that. And to evidence of that is the snowflake and the snow crystal. You know what I mean? Because no two snowflakes or crystals are the same. Why? Well, we know why. Wilson Bentley didn't know why. We know why today. Why? Because they are microcosmic, small patterns of the higher worlds. You see that? If y'all understand that, go ahead and give me a 7 up in the chat, man. Easy, easy work. We got 7s in the chat, man. We know why no two snowflakes are alike, because they are small patterns of the Ethereum worlds. You feel me? And no two Ethereum worlds are the same. This information was written in Oahspe in 1881, as revealed through the angel ambassadors, made for public scrutiny in 1882. Wilson Bentley didn't take his first photograph of a snowflake to 1885. We have no evidence that he even ever read Oahspe. Right? And over his lifetime, he didn't die to the 1930s. You feel me? So in order for him to make a conclusion that no two snowflakes were alike, guess what he had to do? He had to take well over 5,000 pictures. That means on into the 1900s, he finally understood it. It wasn't to the 1900s to where it kicked in. Dang. I haven't took 1 or 2 photographs that were identical. No matter how much it snowed over the years, every photograph I've taken of a snow crystal or a snowflake is different. Why, Wilson Bentley? Because the snowflakes, which are historical to this earth, right? So when you talk about the earth and you want to talk about historicity, you can bring up weather patterns and all that. You know what I mean? Because that's part of the earth's history, including the snowflakes, man. That's wild right there. But that makes Oahspe what? The primary when it comes to the information that it holds. You feel me? Okay, we getting some understanding. Let's get back to this book of Jehovah. That's what I'm saying. We got a book of the Creator over this way. Book of Yahweh. Giving you methodology. How were things created? Y'all see JJ had to check up out here. Look, this stuff is too high for their pay grade, man. You know what I mean? This stuff is too high for their pay grade. Trust me. I've been over there. I'm from that side of the track. You know what I mean? I've been an Israelite half my life, and I'm in my early 40s. All right, that part is I'm from over that way. They don't got nothing. They not finna pull out no mysterious scripture that we ain't read before and looked at. They ain't got nothing. We've been where they haven't been. You know what I mean? We've been where they at and where they trying to get to. Believe that, know that. You feel me? So no, they not about to bring nothing out that's just, ooh, I didn't know that. Dang, that was deep. No, it's not. No, it's not. And again, JJ, y'all gonna lose. I don't even think you're gonna get them to agree. And y'all better not agree to the topic I just put out there, because if you do, it's game over. Mm-hmm. Hey, the tiny gun and his new Torah movement. The hell out of here. Look at this. Book of Jehovah. Brother Yahoo say exactly. I read it all and still reading. Yeah, look at it. Book of Jehovah, chapter 2, verse 8. I also created atmospheric worlds in the firmament and gave them places, orbits, courses for themselves. But atmospheric worlds I created shapeless and without fixed form. For they are in the process of condensation or dissolution, being intermediate in condition between my etherian and my corporeal worlds. Of 3 degrees of density, I created them. And I commanded man to name them, and one he called YAH'I, one HI, and one Nebula. That was that space dust I was showing y'all earlier. Let's go back to the James Webb Telescope. You look with all that, the pillars of creation everybody be talking about. You want to look at space dust or nebula, what Oahspe calls YAH'I nebula. You want to take a look at what it looked like? Look at that. Space dust. Nebula. You dig? What happens, creator puts a vortex on it. Like you put a vortex on those ingredients to make that cake. Then you whip that batter. You got to spin it. There go your 3 degrees of density of your atmospheric worlds, like your space does. That's what that is. They call those the pillars of creation. Go a couple more different imaging right there. See, we can explain what NASA is seeing. They don't even know what they're looking at. Now people be like, yo, this CGI, every picture you take today is computer generated. Ain't none of you Negroes developing Polaroids no more. But he got no film room. Every picture you snap on your iPhone, Snapchat, your smartphones and all that, it's all CGI. These Negroes act like they going to Walgreens and turning in they Polaroid and come back in a week and pick up their pictures. No, you're not doing none of that. It's all CGI. These are the images that the James Webb Telescope are showing or bringing back. And it's blowing their minds. It's actually destroying everything that NASA and science thought they knew about cosmogony. But these are the 3 degrees of density or the atmospheric worlds that are intermediate between etheria and corpora. You feel me? Right there. That right there is the nebula or the YAH'I nebula. Space dust. Basically. That's what that is. Ooh-wee. Read it again. Of 3 degrees of density, I created them, and I commanded man to name them. Matter of fact, read it again. But atmospheric worlds I created. Now, I'm reading this while this is still up on the screen, so y'all can look at it, right? It says, but atmospheric worlds I created shapeless. Look at it. And without fixed form. For they are in the process of condensation, changing states to condensate, to change a state, to go from a gas to a liquid to a solid or something like that. So they are in the process, what you're looking at is in the process of either condensation, changing states, or dissolution, dissolving. You see how we can objectively pull up something and then read it in what we're reading. And now you can say, oh, okay, what they call in the pillars of creation is actually space dust. It's YAH'I and nebula, according to Oahspe, and it's shapeless. It doesn't have a fixed form. Why? Because it's in the process of either changing states from a solid to a liquid to a gas, or dissolving. And to work with that, the creator starts a vortex. That's when we showed you all the swirling galaxies. You feel me? This right here is the substance that the creator uses to create suns, moon, stars, planets, all that. If y'all getting some understanding, throw a 3 up in the chat, man, if that makes sense to you. Look at this. It says right here, being intermediate in condition between my etherian and my corporeal worlds. Of 3 degrees of density, I created them, and I commanded man to name them, and one he called, look at these 3 different pillars. That's how beautiful this Oahspe is. One he called YAH. You can call the furthest left YAH. The other one he called IG. You can call the middle IG. And one he called Nebula. The last one you can call Nebula. See that? 3 degrees of density. Space dust. Put a vortex on that sucker, and guess what? Suns, moons, stars, and planets will be formed. You can't make this type of stuff up, man. This type of stuff is almost frightening. Like, whoa, hold on. Whoa, hold on. Look at this, 2 and 9. But if all of them are composed of the same substances, being like the earth but rarefied, nor is there on the earth or in it one thing, whether iron, lead, gold, water, oil, or stones, that is not also in my atmospheric worlds. Hold on. All your resources, your gold, your oil, your water, your stones, iron, your lead. Do y'all know all that's in the atmosphere? Do y'all know all that was rained down on the earth? Good night, boy. You think they can have a conversation about this? Condensation and dissolution. I'm currently studying the creation and dissipation of worlds. I don't think we in the same school, Jack. What school you go to? School of the Creator? School of Cosmogony and Prophecy? What y'all studying? The creation of the creation and dissipation of worlds. You studying what? I'm studying the creation and dissipation of worlds. Yeah, we ain't in the same school, Jack. You know what I mean? You over there still talking about a deity. That if the God is an angel or a man or a spirit, we not even in the same school. I'm studying the creation and dissipation of worlds. What are you studying? I'm studying the righteous works and fidelity to my creator and my fellow man. What are you studying? Yeah, that part. That's powerful. Nor is there on the earth or in it one thing, whether iron, lead, gold, water, oil, or stones, that is not also in my atmospheric worlds. That means that YAH, and Nebula, what we just showed you, the 3 pillars of creation. You know what I mean? Everything that you're talking about can be found in the atmosphere or in the Ethereal heavens. And Earth travels through these pockets. It's like Earth is on a conveyor belt. And it travels through these different pockets of light and darkness. And during its travel, these substances rain down on the earth. Rain down on the earth. That's how you get your resources. Oahspe even explained to you how you got coal beds in the earth. You can't have that conversation with us. No conversation to be had. What you finna go to? Galatians, the 50th chapter, verses 10 through 12. There ain't no Galatians, the 50th chapter, boy. What y'all finna do? Pull out some mysterious Bible verse we've never heard of? Y'all don't got nothing for this. Now, maybe a novice may think y'all do, but you can't pull that off with me. I done read everything. I done read Bible and everything that got to do with it. I know y'all ain't got nothing for this. We are in the book of Yahweh, the book of Jehovah. The Creator is telling you how he creates. The Creator is telling you his methodology. Whether we talking about man, whether we talking about earth, whether we talking about the heavens, sky, earth, spirit. And we're showing you objectively how you can go look at it. Go look at that James Webb telescope and read this book of Jehovah and read the book of cosmogony and prophecy and get your mind blown. Get your mind blown. These niggas can't sit down and talk to nobody at NASA. We have. I got it right on my phone. Straight contractor with NASA. Broke down the vortex and ether to him. He been on my line ever since. Like, hey, how the hell you know that? What the dang? I ain't never tripped off. This cat graduated. Forgot where he graduated from, but man, he ain't know nothing about no ether, nothing about no vortex. He was trying to explain to me the unified field theory. And he was like, dang, don't both these equations look the same? Or we still trying to figure out what makes them look the same? And What's the relationship between them? I said, you're missing vortex. I told him that while I was fixing this AC unit. You're missing vortex. There's vortexian energy currents. He denied it at first, and then he said, shit, you're fucking right, man. Everything is spinning. That's what you're missing. That's what you're missing. Cat been on my bumper ever since. I've been on my line. Hey, can we go have a beer, man? And I'll get back at you, Charles. Give me a second. You know what I mean? I don't know what y'all on around these parts. You dig? But notice this right here. You can't, the other side can't even have no conversation about this. Nor is there on the earth or in it one thing whether iron, lead, gold, water, oil, or stone that is not also in my atmospheric worlds. As I have given light to the earth, so have I given light to many of them. And all these I have commanded man to call what? Comets. And he named them so. And I also created atmosphere around my corporeal worlds. Together I made them all. That vortex from the top, boy. That black hole right there. See, we know we know the deal with black holes and all that. Earth and atmosphere, as seen through spiritual eyes. Jehovah has said, around my corporeal worlds I place atmosphere. For as the earth and other corporeal worlds provide a womb for the spirit of man, so have I made the substance of atmosphere to be a womb for the souls of men. And the Creator made the atmosphere of the earth with a circumference of what? 1.5 million miles. With the earth floating in the center of it. The earth is the black center and the surrounding swirled gradations of gray. Her atmosphere. The rings symbolize plateaus. The outer rim is Chinba. Look at that. Earth in the middle and her different levels of atmosphere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the outer rim is Chinba, which acts as a bridge to Etheria. See, we got proof. What you talking about? We looking at a vortex from the top. And that's what it forms. It forms a spherical, it forms a ball. It forms a globe in the middle. Globe of fire, actually. See that? See, we ain't playing no games around here, man. There's no guesswork. Ain't no guesswork over these ways at all. All right, out here bombing. Ooh, wee, ooh, wee, ooh, wee. Y'all get some understanding, man. Y'all get some understanding. Throw some photos in the chat. We out here working. We out here working. You dig? And that's what we gonna do. I decided to go ahead and start another series. The most feared and hated book in these YouTube streets. Dealing with Oahspe. And being that all the slanderous mouth misfits don't want to read it, guess what we gonna do in this series? We're just gonna read through the book. And we're gonna give objective examples. You feel me? That's what we gonna do. That's what we gonna do. You feel me? And continue to grow and continue to get better. Whenever these cats act like they want some smoke, you feel me? We're gonna bring the grill. We're gonna bring the grill out. Let's do one more chapter. And then we'll come back the next episode and read some more chapters in the book of Jehovah. Then we're going to get into Satantes and all. We're going to read through the book. Everybody got something to say. I'm starting a series. It's called The Most Feared and Hated Book in These YouTube Streets, Oahspe. Today is part 2. Next time will be part 3. You know what I mean? So start a series. Just read through it. You feel me? Pull up my brother's old documents, old docs that we got. Go through them as we're traveling, you know what I mean, on this orbit, since we are Earths and our own solar systems, since we are traveling, you dig, on this solar phalanx, making this happen, man. We might as well read through the book while everybody outside the book. That way, anybody that tap in and say, well, look, they was over there reading, they ain't heard nothing even. Matter of fact, I learned something today. I learned about the 3 different degrees of density. I learned about the 3 different realities and worlds or realms: corporate, atmosphere, ethereal. Learned about the 3 degrees of density in the atmosphere, the YAHWH'S nebula. Space dust. We learned that there are no two snowflakes that look alike, and that snowflakes are small patterns of the higher Etherian worlds. That Etherians were the ones that held the snowflake up to show man that the light that you think you have, and this is what we telling the Israelites, the light that you think you have ain't nothing but darkness. Because if you're dealing with a deity, he ain't never been to Ethereum. That's why you know nothing of it. That's why the kingdom of heaven that you are thriving for is coming to earth. We up and out. There's countless tens of billions of Etherian worlds that float the firmament, man. And none of them are alike. We learned that the first snowflake that was successfully captured was captured by Wilson Bentley in 1885. And not till he made over 5,000 pictures of photographs on into the 1900s did he start saying what? There are no two snowflakes alike. Wilson Bentley, I wonder why. Snowflakes are small patterns of the Etherian worlds, and no two of those are alike. Ball game, boy. Bag drop. I ain't telling you, y'all don't got nothing for this. I don't care what nobody got to say. You got nothing for this. All right? You ain't got nothing to come against it. You ain't got nothing for the gods. You ain't got nothing for the science. You ain't got nothing for the creation, the flood story. Look, listen to me. Y'all don't want to get booked for real. And that's why we dealing with the God first. All right? We're going to deal with the God first. And if you want to get down to the get down, you want to talk some cosmology, what you want to talk time charts, timetables, and prophecy, like what you want to talk salvation, what you want to talk. We can talk all that after we deal with the God first, though. We got to deal with the God. You feel me? Because if the God is false, right, everything you're doing is irrelevant. JJ know he ain't got nothing for this over here, man. Nothing. You dig? And again, he ain't been in the Israelite community longer than me. You dig? He watched my class. I ain't never watched a JJ class ever in my life. You dig? So what I'm saying is this. They don't got nothing for what Oahspe is bringing out. I can say that with all confidence. They don't got nothing. What you think they about to pull out? Right? Look, and y'all can go into books that most Israelites don't go into. I done read them. You can go into Jasher, Jubilees, Enoch, all the pseudepigraphers, whatever you want to do. I got them all. Done read them all. Where you want to go? I know for a certainty you don't have nothing for this. You don't. You don't. So you can keep searching and think you can find something, but you're just wasting your time. You know what I mean? The deity got you chasing your tail, boy. You don't have nothing for it. You might as well, you know what I mean, come on home. That's it. Might as well come on home. Last chapter in the book of Jehovah, Oahspe, headshot, body blow. Finish him. Look at this right here. Book of Jehovah, chapter 3, Oahspe. I got foes in the chat. Let's keep going. All right. Thus spoke the Creator by the light of Cosmon. Cosmon is the present time. He proclaimed these things among the nations of the earth. Man look upward in prayer, desiring to know the way of all created things. See, man wants to know how it was created. Not just God created the heavens and the earth. How did it happen? The way of all created things, both on earth and in heaven. And the Creator answered him, saying, the whirlwind I made is a sign. The whirlwind I made is a sign to man of the way of my created worlds. As you see the power of the whirlwind gathering up the dust of the earth and driving it together. Know that likewise I bring together the Jah, and nebula in the firmament of heaven by the power of the whirlwind. You see those three pillars of creation I showed you earlier? The Creator put a whirlwind or a vortex on that. And thus he starts his process of creation. And that whirlwind was given to you as a sign. You see whirlwinds all the time on earth, don't you? Tornadoes, tsunamis, hurricanes, those are whirlwinds. Those are vortices. The whirlwind I made as a sign. Let's show some of it. Let's show some of it while we read. That way you can see. All right, that way you can see what's going on. Let's show some whirlwinds in the heavens. All right. And then once we show that, we go back and show that whatchamacallit. We're gonna show that we're gonna show those 3 pillars of creation. All right. Easy work. Let me find a good whirlwind in this deal. That's a good one too. Good night, boy. Let me share this. Matter of fact, right here. This deal say spectacular whirlpool galaxy. Let me share this, man. And then I'm gonna go back and read that. All right. Look at this, man. They ain't got nothing for this, man. Trust me. Got nothing for it. Now keep your eyes on that as I read this. This is the whirlwind I made is assigned to man of the way of my created worlds. How the creator creates worlds, he spins a vortex. He produces a whirlwind. And the whirlwind is the sign. What you're looking at is a sign of the creator's created worlds. Notice that the center is a ball of fire. As you see the power of the whirlwind gathering up the dust of the earth. Hold on. Let's show that. Let's show a whirlwind gathering up dust. Tornado. Tornado. Matter of fact, we're just some in Texas and Oklahoma. Wasn't tornado in Oklahoma gathering dust. Let's look at that while we reading this. Because y'all all know that we are visual people. Period, point blank in the story. Okay? Now look at this. Good night, boy. All right. Let's look at this while we read. Look at this. The whirlwind I made is assigned to man of the way of my created worlds. As you see the power of the whirlwind gathering up the dust of the earth and driving it together. Y'all see that? Do y'all not see the earthly whirlwind gathering up dust and driving it together? If you see that, throw a 2 up in the chat. See, this is objective. We're not talking nothing, all that pseudo stuff they be talking. That ain't us. We can objectively reference something to you in creation. You know what I mean? And you can peep that and say, oh, that's what that's saying. So then the increase comes. You see that? The increase comes. As you see the power of the whirlwind, do you not see that? Look at that. Gathering up the dust of the earth. That's what's happening. And driving it together. Know that likewise I bring together the YAH'KI, HICKMAN, and Nebula in the firmament of heaven. You see that? In the firmament of heaven. What was that? Yeah, right in the firmament of heaven by the power of the whirlwind. I create the corporeal suns, moons, and stars. So just like an earthly whirlwind gathers up dust and brings it together, so likewise. Here go the HICKMAN, and Nebula, 3 pillars of creation. You're looking at it right there. Space dust. The new photo from the James Webb Telescope shows the clusters of galaxies that bend in light. Look at that, right? Let me read it again. Watch this. Stuff is amazing, man. So as you see the power of the whirlwind gathering up the dust of the earth and driving it together, know that likewise I bring together the YAH'KI, HICKMAN, and Nebula. That's what you're looking at. That's what that is. In the firmament of heaven by the power of the whirlwind. By the what? By the power of the whirlwind. Look at that. And that's a spin on the HICKMAN, and Nebula. Look at that right there. We got objective over here. Objective realists. Just bumping our gums about something. No, we read something and go see if it's true. That way we can know a thing. You see that? It says, know that likewise I bring together the YHWH'S nebula in the firmament of heaven by the what? By the power of the whirlwind. There it is, y'all. I create what? The corporeal suns, moons, and stars. And I commanded man to name the whirlwinds in the ethereal firmament. And he named them according to their shape, calling them what? Vortices and warp. Vortices and warp. So there go the vortex or the vortice, right? And here or right here. And right here is the space substance or the space dust, the HIJI nebula. That the vortex that's put into the vortex, and the vortex starts spinning. There it is right there. And then look, there's no coincidence that they are calling these the three pillars of creation. Y'all, that's HIJI and nebula. And it's three of them. And James Webb Telescope just shot this 2 years ago. But Oahspe was written when? 1881, made for public scrutiny in 1882, man. So we see the whirlwinds. We see the actual substance used in the heavens to create sun, moon, and stars. You're looking at it right there. That's what there it is. We learned about ether. We learned about the snowflakes and how they are microscopic patterns of the higher heavens. No two are alike, just like no two ethereal worlds are alike. Right? And y'all, all this is in the book of Jehovah. We ain't even got to chapter 4 yet. Now see how powerful this is? See how powerful this is? This stuff is amazing, man. I don't know what NehemiYAH Negro think he mean or think he doing, but I know y'all ain't dealing with nothing this high. The closest thing you got is the book of Enoch, and that falls drastically short of what we're talking about. Drastically. Book of Jehovah, chapter 3, verse 4. And you got mealy-mouthed heifers like Naphtali telling you the Oahspe is trash. Shut up. You know what you talking about. You ain't even read nothing. Look at this. By the power of rotation, swift driving at the periphery, I condense the firmament. That's what that is. These are your atmospheric worlds. He just put a spin on them. That's it. Put a vortex on them. Know your atmospheric worlds in the middle of either changing state or dissolving. Sometimes this nebula falls to the earth. Earth travels through these fields sometimes. Fields of darkness. An Aegean field for 400 years. You dig? And these things will rain down upon the earth. Man is inspired toward war, murder. All type of plagues break out. See, we objective over here, man. I don't know what you cats thought. Right, we ain't making none of this up. Itself is just mind blowing. Don't nobody really want to deal with it. Don't nobody really want to deal with it. All right, so that right there gets a vortex put on it, and it looks like this. The vortex get put on it. Oh, my bad, y'all. It looks something like this. Bang. There it is. Good night, boy. Oh, snap. What is that though? Good night. Look what it says. By the power of rotation. Look at the picture while I read. By the power of rotation, swift driving at the periphery, I condense the atmospheric worlds that float in the firmament. Those are the three pillars I'll show you. And these become my corporeal worlds. In the midst of the vortices, I made them. Look in the middle of that vortex. That's a ball of light. And by the power of the vortices, I turn them on their axis and carry them in their orbits. I allotted them wider than to the moons of a planet. I have created the vortices, and they carry the moons also. Around some of my corporeal worlds, I have given nebulous belts and rings, so that man can comprehend the rotation of my vortexian worlds. Look at that. Yeah, like Saturn. It's the reason why they got rings on them. You're supposed to be able to look at that and say something is spinning. What's causing it to spin? Now, you know why Saturn has a ring around it, and some of the other worlds have rings around them. Those are nebulous belts. Why did he put nebulous belts around some of the worlds? So that man could comprehend the rotation of my vortexian worlds. For each and every corporeal world, I created a vortex first. And by its rotation and from the places in the firmament where it traveled, I call the vortex to conceive the corporeal world. Good night, boy. This stuff is starting to get, what the boy say, real Mickey and tricky. All right. But the conception of a world is the same process as the conception of a child. The 4 stages of vortex development. It's the same as the development of an embryo in the womb of a woman. Good night, boy. I don't think cats really want to get down on how real this get, man. Oh, what you doing? What you doing? There you go. Now look what he did to make the sun. Switch over here so y'all can see this. What do you say? For each and every corporeal world, I created a vortex first. And by its rotation and from the places in the firmament where it traveled, I call the vortex to conceive the corporeal world. The 4 stages of vortex development, just like the 4 stages of an embryo development. I know. You thought we was over here reading a Dr. Seuss book, didn't you? We're going to walk them boys down. Park them niggas. Man, we park cuz. Don't even worry about it. Look at this. To make the sun, I created a great vortex. And within this vortex and subject to it, I made the vortices of many of the corporeal worlds. The sun vortex I caused to rotate and gave it power to carry other vortices within it according to their density and position. They are thus carried forth and around the sun. Do not think, oh man. Do not think, oh man, that I created the sky of barren waste and void of use. Even as man in the corporeal form is adapted to the corporeal earth, so is he in the spiritual form adapted to my ethereal worlds. 3 great estates I have bestowed on man: the corporeal, the atmospherian, and the etherian. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Dang, do not think, oh man, what do you say? See if we can find some. He said, don't think that the heavens is a barren waste. He said, don't think that. Isn't that what he said? He said, man, oh man, don't think that. Let me show you. They pointed to a spot they thought was void. The James Webb Telescope pointed to a place in space that they thought was void. There was pitch, but nothing but black. And the image it brought back scared these cats, boy. They was like, what? They was like, what? I showed y'all that picture earlier, actually. One of them. They was like, get the hell out of here. Okay, so these was galaxies right here hidden from Hubble. James Webb Telescope spots early galaxies hidden from the Hubble telescope. Look at all that. At first, they barely could see anything dealing with the Hubble. The Hubble was in the middle. Look what James Webb sent back. Heavens littered. Look at that. So let me go back and read. Y'all look at that while we read. It says, do not think, oh man, that I created the sky of barren waste. What they thought was almost barren, look what came back. Look at that. Look at that. Remember, he said he made death so you can rise in the firmament and inherit his ethereal worlds. Y'all, that's not even a pinhole into your inheritance. Look at that. Look at that. Man, the Creator is truly marvelous, man. Creator is truly, truly marvelous. Despite what anybody got to say. I mean, personally, I can care less than half of a damn what somebody got to say, but you know, just to be looking at a lot of this stuff, man, it's just like, man, what in the hell is going on, man? Like, you feel me? I want to show y'all that about the flat earth too. Dead in the bud. And you talking about all this flat earth, like, man, the cosmogony don't show you flat earth. The heavens aren't flat. All those are swirling galaxies you're looking at with balls of fire in the middle of them. What is all that about? You feel me? Let's go show this. On this real quick, man. It's false gods that inspired man into believing that the earth was flat and all that. Real spill. Y'all probably like, what? Man, look, I be trying to let everybody know what time it is. Whew. There's Oahspe cold, boy. Nobody got to say. There's Oahspe is cold. All right? We about to land our plane. God's book of Esra, Oahspe, chapter 55, headshot. God continues, and this is a son of the Creator, not the Creator. God continues his chastisement against the four false gods. Dang. I don't like this one, but this is a beautiful way to end this, actually. You dig? And I know there's a lot of flat earthers out there, Sanchez, and you know, certain people that may be on the fence or whatever. But if we're objective realists and we're going off what we're looking, the heavens don't show you no type of flat nothing. You know what I mean? Flat nothing. So, you know, in the end, you just got to be real with yourself. You even got to explain the eclipses and all that. Yeah, you mean it's flat? Big. So check this out. God said, in the name of the Creator, how can I find an excuse for your behavior? He's chastising the four false gods: Christ, Muhammad, Allah, which is Jibril, Buddha, and Brahma. All right, they're being exposed and judged or chastised by true God, the rightful ruler of heaven and earth. You know what I mean? Son of the Creator. God said in the name of the Creator, and that's one thing you don't got, JJ. You never got God coming in the name of the Creator at all. God said in the name of Jehovah, how can I find an excuse for your behavior? But my angels taught man how to make a capstan, a screw, a what? A telescope, and a compass. Behold, your emissaries inspired my chosen to be tortured or put to death. So the false gods killed a lot of scientists back in the day, you dig, who were actually being inspired by the Creator to bring forth more revelation. You know what I mean? But true God is saying, like, look, my angels taught man how to make a capstan, a screw, how to progress man. Here you come torturing everybody, putting them to death. When my angels inspired man to comprehend and announce the glory of the stars and planets, like we do, what we doing, right? You put my chosen to death through your vindictive angels against Jehovah. These things were accomplished. When my angels taught man, by inspiration that the earth was round instead of flat, you sent spirits of darkness to inspire the death of my philosophers. Y'all hear that? The false gods hold on to that because Bible does teach that the earth is flat. Bible teaches that the earth is flat. It's still. You know what I mean? It's sitting on four pillars or foundations, and it's a stationary frisbee sitting in space. So when my angels taught man by inspiration that the earth was round, do y'all hear this? True God, a son of the Creator, is saying the earth is round, it's not flat. When my angels taught man by inspiration that the earth was round instead of flat, you sent spirits of darkness to inspire the death of my philosophers. Why? Why? And that's why, y'all, look, I ain't never about to lose to these cats. I already know the spirit inside them hate us, and if they get the chance, they'll kill us. So I'm going to always press play. I'm going to always press the line. I'm never letting no dusty devoted to a false deity Negro beat me in nothing. Nothing. I'm going to always press play. You never had me or us walking in moccasin mode or walking on eggshells and needles. Nah. You gonna switch up how you move around us, not us around you. Because I already know when you read the wars against Jehovah, that's wars directed directly at us. Why did they inspire the death of those who were revealing the glory of the heavens and the glory of the stars and the fact that the earth is round and not flat? Why? Because in truth, my inspiration did not agree with the sacred books, which you compounded for your own glory. Yes, you palmed off your compilations from other false gods as being creators, and you played upon the honest innocence of man's understanding, contrary to the will of the Almighty. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. You have held your sacred books up and said, here is the ultimate. Behold, this no man shall go. That's what they do with Bible today. This is the ultimate. What about this? And you knew all the while, you false God, and you knew all the while that any fixed revelation could not be true. And you go reading and licking your fingers, revelations about to be fulfilled. And you knew all the while that any fixed revelation could not be true. Why? Because all the universe is in constant progress. Bang, drop away. You have held up your own sacred books and said, here are rules. Here are 613 laws and a sure guide to reach the all-highest heavens. Knowing all the while, you deity, knowing all the while that your heavens were the lowest. Where's New Jerusalem coming to? Back to earth. That your heavens were the lowest of the bound heavens of the earth. Good night, boy. Good night. Now behold, the same rules apply to you as to the least of the Creator's children, which are that whoever sets up a mark with himself as the highest, and he, the interpreter of it, is already on the downward grade. Good night, boy. Bag drop. Good night, good night, good night. E-Trade told you, when my angels inspired man, when my angels right here, verse 4, this killed it. When my angels taught man by inspiration that the earth was round instead of flat, you sent spirits of darkness to inspire the death of my philosophers. Why? Because in truth, my inspiration did not agree with the sacred books, which you compounded for your own glory, you deity. And you knew all the while that any fixed revelation could not be true, because all the universe is in constant progress. You have held up your own sacred books and said, here are rules and a sure guide to reach the all-highest heavens, knowing all the while that your heavens were the lowest of the bound heavens of the earth. Where's New Jerusalem coming back to? The earth. Man. Yeah, boy. I think we're gonna cut it right there today, man. That's good enough right there. We can go meditating, you know what I mean? Digest all that spiritual food, get some understanding. If you got some understanding today, family, spin that vortex up in the chat, man. Create a gang against everybody. Against everybody. If you spin that vortex up in the chat if y'all got some understanding. All right. Let me exile some of this stuff, man. We learned a lot today. A lot has been learned. Trim my whiskers a little tight. A lot has been learned today, man. All praises, glory, and honor to the ever-present creator, the all and all that always was, is, and ever shall be. Let's play this real quick. You know what I mean? Just keep it fresh in your mind that you're dealing with misfits. Millie mouth misfits. We claim we lost. He man, we got no light, man. Brother tripping could. Whatever. Nick Rosen said you kill your child. God told you to. There's nothing to even discuss with y'all no more. About none of this. Let me see what's coming up for me. That was YouTube right here. That it. Let's play this and we're gonna get on up out of here. All right, y'all. Easy work. I'm gonna let everybody get some understanding. We got voices spinning up in the chat. All right. Still coming up. Yeah, we on you boys' tops. We on you boys' tops. Boys ain't built like that, man. Boys is not built like none of it. All right, here we go. All right, y'all ready? Go ahead and share this. Y'all can hear what's going on. Come on, man. What y'all doing? Bing, bing, bang. Y'all know we out here to work, baby. The old law is that Negro was trying to sound all. That Negro was trying to sound all diplomatic. Man, come on, man. What is y'all doing? This deal is tripping. Get back to my stream. Here we go. Right there. The old law is Negro, shut up. Over here about ready to kill your children and all type of madness. Creator's undefeated global purpose. That's right. That's right. Stuff be amazing, huh? Sometimes you don't even be knowing what you just ran up on and read. Like, hold on, what? That just say. Come on, let me present this. What did you want? Here we go. Bang, bang, bang. Right there, bang. Sure that bang. Snoopy, what up, Op? The word. The word. That nigga said okay, like it made sense. That don't make no sense. I mean rebellious. Children are rebellious by nature. Hell, you mean okay? It's almost about okay. No, it's not okay. Not okay. Been picked up. You know, y'all can see that. I don't know why it ain't coming up. I'm about to play this. Sure. I don't think it's sure. There you go. I'm about to say, where is that? All right. Let me run this back just a little bit. They like, man, the lake of fire is real, Ak. Like, you be telling yourself that. You the one that said you you the one that said you barbecue your child, Negro. You know you mean. All right, here you go.
The moral law is that if a child was to be rebellious, okay, towards their parents, they was to be taken out and stoned to death because of that. You see what I'm saying?
Would you do that? Would you do that if your God came back to you today in glory and said, I want you to stone your son if he get rebellious? Would you? Would you do it?
Yeah, I probably would. Yeah, I would.
Wow.
Would you kill your child, your son, if your God told you to?
You said if the Most High told me to,
Yeah.
or if man, the Most High said do it, then that's what it is.
If your God came to you right now, tonight, in pomp and glory, shining, and he commanded the death of your child, would you sacrifice your child?
If the Most High told you to do it, of course.
Wow.
If God came to you and told you to sacrifice your kid, would you sacrifice your kid?
Hell yeah.
Oh man, these cats is crazy, man. These cats is misfits, bro. I don't understand them. I ain't trying to understand them. You feel me? You cats stay all the way over there with all that. All the way over there with all that. But with that being said, fam, I'm about to get up out of here. Love, light, and balance to everybody in the chat, man. Nothing but love and light. Y'all continue to vibrate higher. You feel me? Live to your highest light. I guess we're going to keep y'all posted on these so-called debates coming up. I don't think personally that he ain't going to be able to find anybody to take us on. You feel me? For one, don't none of them get along. Two, they ain't got enough light for us over that way. But we'll see. We'll see if he can get some misfits together. They already know what it is and what it ain't. You feel me? So all praise to the ever-present creator, the all in all, that always was, is, and ever shall be, the mighty and great spirit, the mighty and great I am. I'm your little brother, MALAKIMAC, baby. You dig? Tap in with us. Continue to live to your highest light. And today's an excellent day to get out there and do something great and marvelous for somebody else. Whether you know them or you don't know them. You dig? I'm about this deal. You dig? Love, light, and balance, like my people say. Breathe in, let the light in, baby. Create a gang. You bring them? Yeah. We raise them. Until the next time, family, about this dig. You dig? Stay focused. Stay sucker free. Stay low and keep firing. Till the next time, I'm out this deal. Shalom.